some religious scholar, and they're like, well, actually, Jesus is supposed to come back in his adult form. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why his adult form? Doesn't he have to be born in the way he came in the first time?
No, I wasn't told that.
That's what someone told me. I was like, I think you're moving the goalpost.
Was that someone standing on a street corner begging for money? I mean,
I think it was Ken Ham.
You know what I love? That park outside of the 5 Point. You know that park there? Dude, when you walk out of the 5 Point like at 2 a.m. and you've been drinking and you ate like a sloppy meal and you walk out into that park, there's always something interesting.
There's some nefarious characters. There's that fountain there with like a... It's a nice little area, but it's
chill.
Weird. Yeah.
At night, though, it gets sketchy.
I like it.
There was some homeless dude with a drum I played at the one time.
I filmed a video there with Leafy Is Here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that was one of the last videos I did with him.
So we're going to make a few quick announcements before we move into the regular show. So everyone take a look in the description under announcements. There's a link to Underhaven. Underhaven, one of our partner shows, did an episode recently with Steve McRae, formerly of the Non Sequitur Show, and actually they talk a lot about the Non Sequitur shit. So check that out. Check out our poll. We actually have a poll for what you guys want out of our private show. We're doing a private show for our patrons tomorrow. Yes. We're trying to draw in new patrons because, guys, if you watch this show a lot, being a patron really helps out a lot because the show can't exist if the Patreon gets too shit. So we have a poll and we're voting on what you would like to see out of our private show tomorrow. You should really check that out. And actually, I'll go over it really quick here because I think it's important. So, and the link is in the description. It's not only patrons that get to vote on this.
What would you like us to do on the next private show?
Yeah. So what the first one here, Billy?
Normal show format, crazy people news, cringe reps, troll or not a troll, you know.
What you're used to, because we do have a lot of fans that do like the norm. And you know, it's comfortable for us, obviously.
Debate episode. Ben, Billy, and possibly some guests will debate multiple issues, sometimes arguing against their actual opinion.
Yeah, and I'm trying to line up some guests for tomorrow, too. So.
Drinking game contest, some type of contest that involves drinking, possibly trivia or gaming based. I'm surprised that got such a low number there.
Yeah, me too.
I think they know that I'm keto. They don't want me to get
Look at this one here.
Wasted. Tier list, ranking things live on the show, topics suggested by the DP audience. Hard look at one specific issue for 15 to 25% of the stream. We did this with the Chris Chan thing, and a lot of people like that, and I see a lot of people like it now.
And then, yeah, that's a huge one, and we're going to have to take a poll on what subjects you guys want us to talk about. But yes, that's...
Shock collar challenge, that's not getting a lot of votes. Thank you guys. We love you guys for not voting for that one. That one sucks.
Yeah. It's pretty painful.
Wrestling talk. Ben and Billy will talk about pro wrestling review matches that WWE can't copyright.
Yeah.
I think we should do a bonus show.
I did one the other night. I did, sorry for interrupting, but on the Altered Perspective on the last episode, me and Pimp watched it's not copyrighted in the U.S., a barbed wire death match between Terry Funk and this one Japanese wrestler that was so fucking brutal. And we watched that.
I think we should do an entire private show on the pro wrestling, like dirt rumors, like the really gross shit.
I love how the DP audience hates the rest of the DP audience. They're like, no, I don't want to watch that shit. Dude, I thought this was a great where is it? I thought this was a great idea.
Cringe rap battle. We bring on two unlucky patrons to cringe rap battle against each other.
Yeah.
We should just host.
You only get one vote, though. That's the issue with this. Like, some of our older polls, you can vote multiple times for, like, everything you like. And this, I only gave everybody one vote.
we should reach out to like every person who's ever been on Cringe Rap Battle and see how many people we can get to come in.
So like,
and do a
I was
tournament.
thinking even with the Cringe Rap Battle, like everyone who's willing to do it, we bring them in, and then like we do something like you have to be a patron and you have to be not embarrassed enough to do the Cringe Rap Battle. And then the winner of the Cringe Rap Battle wins like a $10 Amazon gift card or something
They'll
like
get
that.
a sandwich.
They basically get their patronage for free that month.
They'll get a sandwich.
And then we'll get a defending champion,
We'll
and
send
it'll
you
be
a
cool.
sandwich.
That's what I think.
You can have a sandwich. I see Skep Jesus in there with the prayer hands. You know he would be one of the people rapping. He's actually did a damn cringe rap for the show.
So it looks like the leaders right now are normal show and then hard focus on something.
that hard focus.
See, that's the hard thing though. Like what are the topics we do? So I'm asking you, if you want a hard focus on a topic, put in the comments
to this video.
Well, not the video, in this poll, which is open to the public.
Yeah.
Go to this poll, put in the comments to it what topics you would like a focus on. And if you see ones that you like, put hearts next to those. I need to know what's popular and what you guys want the most. And this poll's open to the public. You don't have to be a patron to vote on it. Hopefully you guys see enough of what you want and you'll become new patrons, because we need new patrons. Like the success of this show, the continuation of this show, I wouldn't even spend this much time on it if it didn't matter so much.
I'll tell you what, the people who have $10 patronage and get the after shows, the last after show we did had Adam from Your Movie Sucks.
Oh my God.
We were on for like 5 hours after the regular
It was
show.
like 6 hours.
We were just hanging out until like 2 a.m. almost.
Yeah. So, and
fun.
how do you get that?
How you get that? You got to be a $10 patron.
Subscribe star.
Subscribe star. Or if you are a member, you also get access, a YouTube member. You get access, but you get so much more if you're a $10 patron.
Yeah, you should check that out, because we got into some really pretty crazy shit with Adam too. So
it was wild.
All right. I think I'm going to start off today with crazy people. So what's her name? Brooke Houts?
Yeah, Brooke Houts, we'll say. We'll just say it's Brooke Houts.
What a dumb bitch.
For multiple reasons, right? The one reason being she treated her dog like a fucking dumbass. Like it was, I believe she says she didn't spit on her dog's face, but the video footage makes it look like she was spitting.
We're gonna
on her
watch
damn
the
dog.
raw
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
No. I mean, that's disgusting and fucked up. The dumb part is she uploaded it
On accident.
Yeah.
It's so many layers of stupid.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So check this out.
It doesn't faze you.
So there's her slapping the dog. How did you upload this? Are you so fucking dumb? $2,000 to show a cat. What next? $5,000 to yeet it. Like a. Oh yeah, yep. And by the way, we do encourage that you do contribute to Streamlabs instead, because it goes towards the goal, and Google gets none of it.
Here comes the little
That
pupper.
dog, if that dog got mad enough, could fuck this bitch up.
Yeah.
Because it won't, because it's imprinted onto her, so it's her mom, or his mom, or whatever the sex of the dog is. But That's why animal abuse is so easy, because once they trust you, they like let you abuse them.
The one thing that like you could say here is the dog was never really hurt by any of this. It's
fucking weird.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you what, honestly, guys, and anyone who wants to argue with me, I'll debate this with you. It's literally 100% unnecessary to hit a dog to train it. You don't ever have to
poor training to strike a dog. It teaches it the wrong things.
You can train it with strikes. Even like, I mean, I've used like magazine strikes or like cardboard tubes. You don't even need that. You don't have to. You don't have to ever like hit them at all with anything. Even like totally harmless shit.
Just bite the dogs. That's what dogs learn from.
You can teach, like, you could have the biggest, meanest dog, and you can use posturing to teach it. Like, that's a thing about dogs. Like, that's why the biggest dog will cower to the smallest dog. It's like a posturing thing. You have to understand the hierarchy of how dogs work amongst each other.
Well, as you can tell.
And I'll tell you what. When's the last time this bitch listens to AC/DC? Is she just like fucking fashionable or what?
Are you mad that she has an AC/DC shirt, or are you just questioning?
I'm not mad.
Okay.
I'm not mad. This is a show where we make fun of dumb shit. I think it's dumb.
No. Have you seen this new Spider-Man movie yet?
No.
There's a scene where they play AC/DC and Spider-Man's like, I love Led Zeppelin.
Oh my
She's probably like that. Dude, underneath all that makeup is the face of a bitch.
This bitch shouldn't have a dog. I think, you know what? It's pretty obvious that she has this dog just to gain content points for her fucking content, which I think is disgusting. When you take in an animal, you are its keeper, and it's your responsibility to make sure it has the best life possible. It's not your fucking content. It's just not. Okay? And when they don't behave, like if they're not making your content that day, big fucking deal. Do you want to accidentally hurt your fucking dog and have to pay vet bills for it? I mean, they're not like invincible or anything.
I don't know if this girl could actually hurt that dog.
I mean, this dog's going to get older. This is a Doberman, and they age very quickly. A lot of large dog breeds do. So, I mean, like, there could be a time where hitting this dog could do really bad damage to it.
Like, I've seen people get pretty, like, rough with dogs, right? And it's a playful thing. You can box them and they get really excited about it. You know, you don't hit them closed fists and knock them in their head, but you smack their face around.
The spitting is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's so weird and uncalled for. It's just makes no sense. I just love how fake she is, and then in the next second she gets really.
We love you or whatever.
Yeah.
We love you. We love you.
God.
That dog's trying to play.
Yeah.
The reaction to this is no. It's not like pushing. I mean, like, pushing is almost play. Like, you go from like playing to like abusing, like straight into it.
Yeah.
Dogs vocalize a lot. If you notice, dogs bark a lot. Like, you can vocalize to them that they're doing wrong. If this dog has any respect for you at all, it will understand your vocal cues. You don't have to wrestle a dog either. It's so weird. Looks like you should have a Chihuahua instead.
She should have a Chihuahua?
Yeah. And
she could hurt a Chihuahua.
Yeah, well, okay. I just think, okay. Yeah, maybe I misread that, because I was thinking like the size of the dog is too much for her to handle. The fact that's the kind of dog that's big and is going to like bump you and like try to like paw at you and stuff, you know?
This big boy here has a fighting chance against her. A little.
That's not going to happen. This dog would not fight. I mean, like, unless
he could put up with her little tantrums.
No, I don't think so.
A Chihuahua couldn't.
No, I don't think so. I think this woman interprets this dog's physical strength as a reason to be able to hit it more. So I don't think that helps it. And
she's a small human being, right?
Okay, whatever. I don't give a fucking shit about that at all.
Like mentally, she's small.
Whatever.
Attacking a dog is like small thinking. It's abusive, broken human behavior.
Right. Well, but the thing about it is like the dog. It will always let the human beat it now at this point. Yeah.
Dogs will put up with some shit way worse than this.
Yeah.
And come back and nuzzle you. I've seen real sick people with animals. And the animals... I had this homeless guy trying to bum cash for beer off me one night in Ballard. And he was kicking his fucking dog. And I'm like, dude, I'm not giving you fucking money, dude. You kicking your fucking dog around? And he kept kicking his fucking dog like to try and get money. And I went to go fucking pull the dog away.
Kicking his dog to get money?
Yeah. It was like some weird temper tantrum shit. And I went to go like get between him and the dog was like ready to bite me. And I'm
yeah.
I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck to do here.
The dog would bite you for defending.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Let this guy kick the shit out of his fucking dog?
It's just how their minds work.
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
All right, next video here. Actually, we'll talk about this before we talk about DSP. Here's Jessica Yaniv.
A transgender BC activist says she was arrested for brandishing a taser. You dumb bitch, they're illegal in Canada.
Yeah.
So you fucked up.
Yeah, like doing anything live in a live stream where people know where you live, they're going to report you to the police, and they saw this.
Jessica Yaniv, a transgender BC woman whose complaints over being refused intimate waxing services sparked wide controversy, was arrested Monday after brandishing a prohibited weapon during an online debate. Yaniv said officers showed up at her apartment in Langley, BC, shortly after the YouTube debate on transgender activism ended. The officers asked her about a stun gun, she said. About 3 minutes after the broadcast ended, I have RCMP showing up at my door and putting me into cuffs saying I have a prohibited weapon, she said in an interview, because you did.
You know, the RCMP, those are the Mounties.
Yeah.
Yep,
Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Yeah. And I've talked to people. It is true. The Mounties are basically like the federal police of Canada. They are essentially the FBI of Canada. And they don't all wear the silly uniforms and ride horses.
They should, though. She said that after her release from the holding cells and return to her apartment, she called the RCMP back Tuesday morning to report a child sexual exploitation photo that someone had sent her through Facebook Messenger. It was a disturbing image, Yaniv said. She urged the RCMP to return to her apartment to take her report and information about the message. She said the RCMP detachment in Langley confirmed an arrest and search of home after receiving a weapons complaint stemming from a live-streamed internet broadcast. No charges have been laid, at least not yet, preventing the RCMP from releasing the name of the arrested person, said Corporal Holly Largy. What a fucking name. The information from police was forwarded to the BC Prosecution Service to decide whether the Crown will proceed with any criminal charges. That's kind of badass. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police are saying the Crown will proceed with any criminal charges. It's the fucking Crown coming down on you. I kind of want America to go to the king system. Can we make our next president the king instead, so the Crown can come after your ass? That's badass. Largy said a person was taken into custody at the time while officers prepared an information to obtain document to allow for a lawful search and seizure of the property in relation to prohibited weapons. This Jessica Yaniv character has basically done like all the gross shit that the transphobic people speak of when it's like the boogeyman scenarios. Jessica Yaniv has become that boogeyman in real life. She was on the damn stream with Blair White brandishing a stun gun, which is illegal in Canada. You know damn well everybody there is going to call the police on her. You do something illegal on cam, that's what happens in the IRL stream.
I'm going to give my opinion
world.
too on this. Like, I'm sorry.
And now Blair White has gotten doxxed over this because the other side's like, fuck you, you can't attack our guy or girl.
If you're trans, whether you agree with Blair White or not, and you have like a decent head on your shoulders, you should look at this person, Jessica Yaniv, and you do not want her publicly representing other trans people. All of these weird lawsuits just to get attention and all of this shit. You want this person not to be the public face of other trans people.
I would think you'd want to get the rotten apple out of the bunch instead of making applesauce out of it.
Because not only are people going to do the boy who cried wolf syndrome with her, the right is going to use this and be like, hey, look at these freaks, and use them as an example.
Nobody wants Jessica Yaniv to be the face of their movement. LOL, says Zio. That's probably the truth, right? But you kind of have to speak up against it. The same way when you're a Republican or a Democrat and you turn your face towards your candidate doing some fucked up shit because it would hurt your cause. You need to stand up and out that shit. You need to nip it at the bud, kick it out. But I don't know. At this point in time, after a search, 2 conducted energy weapons, bear mace, and pepper spray were seized. Bear mace. Largy said investigators were only searching the home for weapons. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police also confirmed that officers received a separate complaint Tuesday in regards to a pornographic image, which is under an active investigation. The police. No. Well, somebody sent child porn to Jessica Yaniv, and I think she called the Mounties back to say, "Come deal with this. This is gross." So I think someone tried to plant it on her computer.
Oh, whoa.
The police information matches that provided by Yaniv. Neighbors of Yaniv confirmed seeing her being taken away in handcuffs Monday, and Yaniv did appear that day side by side in a YouTube conversation with Blair White, a U.S.-based transgender woman whose videos often deal with transgender issues. During the heated YouTube debate viewed by the National Post, White harshly criticized Yaniv's tactics, actions, and appearance, and Yaniv said she faces harassment and threats because of the prominence of her trans activism. I have to carry pepper spray with me because people are so freaking violent over here, Yaniv said during the debate. She then stood up from her seat in front of her computer, rummaged around inside her apartment for a moment before returning. I should not have to literally have something like this, she said. I don't need to be scared in my own house. She then held up a stun gun and zapped it towards the camera, emitting a flash and a crackle, which is illegal in Canada. Just saying, she added. What the fuck?
So a lot of people probably wouldn't even have known it was illegal, but you announced, look, I'm doing something illegal. God, you're dumb. I'm sorry, you're dumb. She must be retarded. Like, I don't know, man.
Maybe she wanted the cops to come to champion her cause.
I'm not going to buy into this weird, no, sorry.
You don't think people want the police to be involved, so now they're a martyr? Like, this is so blatantly stupid, I almost think it's on purpose.
You're giving her too much credit.
Okay.
Did you watch this exchange between these two?
Not without fapping. Conducted energy weapons, also known as stun guns or by the brand name Taser, as well as pepper spray, are considered prohibited weapons in the hands of the public. Bear spray is legal in the context of protecting oneself against a bear attack. So you can have bear spray as long as you're going to get attacked by a bear. What if you use it on a human who's attacking you? Like, this is too many questions.
Depends on the context.
Yaniv, however, said her arrest and the police search are unfair because she has repeatedly told police about her stun guns and repellent sprays, saying they are for her personal protection. Okay, yeah, no, this is unfair because I've repeatedly told the police that I have this illegal weapon for my protection.
I would put Jessica at the same intelligence level as Chris Chan. Like, literally. I know you made a joke about watching it. Did you actually watch it?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah. I would say Jessica's about that smart.
Now I have to watch this shit. Great. She said that several times when the RCMP, which provides municipal policing in Langley, came to take reports of harassment or threats, she warned them she had weapons in the home. I say, hey, you know what? For your safety and for my safety, I do have weapons in the house. I do have a taser. It's locked up. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. They've all seen it. They're all cool with it. And now all of a sudden they're not cool with it? Yeah, because you're getting complaints as you're brandishing it online.
Right.
You dumb shit. The RCMP could not confirm these alleged prior interactions. Largy said she was looking into the allegations. Yaniv said at the time of her arrest Monday she had a seizure and was first taken to a hospital rather than the RCMP detachment. After tests and examinations, she was taken to the detachment and locked in a cell. I don't need to be scared in my own house. Because of her sudden departure, she said her apartment was left unsecured, requiring an RCMP officer to stand guard outside for about 8
here's
hours.
the thing. The reason why you're scared is because you made headlines for trying to force people to wax your nuts when, seriously.
No, those aren't nuts, Ben. They're,
No. They've freely called them testicles.
Really?
Scrotum or whatever, yes.
You don't call it like...
No, trans people
outside
aren't in
labes?
denial about what their actual genitals are. That's not.
Oh, okay.
They're not disputing what genitals they have. They're disputing their gender.
Okay. I just figured they'd come up with a cuter name for the testicles, like the sweet labias or something, the hangy labias, something more identifiable to the woman bod. The timing of events became important after some on social media said the length of the RCMP presence at her apartment suggested a far-reaching and invasive search was underway. Yaniv became a controversial public figure after she made numerous complaints to the BC Human Rights Tribunal against beauty salon owners who refused to provide her waxing services. She said she was refused waxing of arms, eyebrows, as well as her genital area. She still has male genitals, but earlier said she is on a wait list for genital surgery. She is taking female hormones and has legally changed her name and sex. On official documents, she said, Yaniv is the subject of several allegations of harassment, including claims she has a history of vulgar, sexualized online communication with teenage girls, at least one of whom has contacted a national tip line for reporting the sexual exploitation of children. Yaniv has denied these allegations.
You know, that was one thing about the exchange between Jessica and Blair that kept standing out, was Blair was like, why do you want someone to wax your balls for you? Like, I don't want anyone going anywhere near that part of me. She said that a bunch of times. She's like, you know, as a trans woman, like, that's a part of me I don't want anyone going near at all. Or like just anyone rather. Yeah, it almost seems like a weird kind of kink. Is what it seems like to me.
I think it might be the way that Yaniv was talking about.
Yes.
What do I do if I'm in a bathroom and there's a little girl there that needs a tampon? Should I show her how to put it in?
No!
And you're like, no, you shouldn't. Like, this is, honestly, here's one thing, all right?
First of all, little girl, what? They're, 12 at the youngest
That's
or something?
kind of what they were referring to, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, no.
But here's the thing.
They've got a mom or,
But
a sister
here's
or
the thing.
an aunt or somebody.
No
that's
matter
gonna
how
help them.
much of a woman,
It's not your job to
no matter
do
how
that.
much of a woman Jessica Yaniv is, she has never or will never have to put a tampon in for the reasons a little girl would have to. So you don't need to be the one showing it. All right? Whether or not you're family or not, you are not in the position of to do that regardless. You're not a professional. You've never done it a day in your fucking life. Stay out of anybody's pussy.
No. Actually, they claimed to have menstruation during this argument. So that just puts you into, that makes you understand, the level of mental competence.
I nicked my chin shaving. Is that the level of menstruation that she had? Did she nick her balls shaving because she couldn't get a good wax? Was that the menstruation? That's nuts.
Yeah, nuts. That's That's what they wanted waxed.
That's lady purse. We're gonna call the nuts lady purse now. For
Lady
Yaniv.
purse.
The lady purse.
That's
I stole
nuts.
that from Chet.
Those be nuts.
Those be nuts. My bloody chin vagina was menstruating after I couldn't get it waxed properly.
All right.
Shaving.
So we're gonna talk about this next thing. DarkSidePhil was like, hey guys, I'm gonna show you guys a positive secret, but I need you to give me $2,000, guys. Yeah, I see. I'm turning up the Ohio accent really quick.
Yeah.
I know he's not from Ohio, but it's like almost similar. I need your $2,000, guys.
$2,000, guys.
And then the secret. Oh, hold on. We'll play this, and I got to give credit to whoever made this. Person who made this, you're awesome.
Tyler, play the game. This controller's a piece of shit. Fuck shit, dicks, cocks, ass, balls. Fuck cocks, dicks, ass. Jim was a fucking cocksucker. Bullshit.
Good intro.
Oh my god. What?
Maybe we should. You know what? I am floating hard subject because that's like over 50% of the votes. DSP. We could do like 25 to 35% of the show just on DSP.
Failed the mission. I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. So this is hilarious. Lackluster Logic, which is pretty much exactly the perfect name for them, says, give me $1, says, when people are doing the exact same reaction as you did right now, they're clowns and faking it, but when you're doing the same thing, it's genuine. What's up with that? No, I never said that. You're just a fucking idiot. What I said is people who literally everything they do is an overreaction. Every single time they play a game, everything is hilariously funny or hilariously over the top. They've always got to make that over-exaggerated face. When they're playing a horror game, they always have to scream at every little thing and jump scare that happens and everything. Those people are fake.
Yeah, they put actual energy into their performance. What do you mean fake? You play games that you don't even like just because Twitch pays you to play them. I've seen you play that fucking MLB baseball thing so many times. I know you don't like baseball. You never played a fucking baseball game before. You're getting paid for that shit, bitch.
Once in a while, you're having fun with a game. You have something hilarious that happens, like me launching Mario off the edge of the cliff and dying. That's pretty funny, and you can have a genuine reaction.
Everything
to that.
I do, it's
Versus
funny,
someone who
guys.
Literally every tiny little thing is a fucking over-the-top reaction is a lot different. But you wouldn't understand that because for you, everything's black and white. There's no such thing as moderation. There's no such thing as not an extreme. So it's you either there's zero reactions or overreactions. No, there's actually a middle ground,
Listen
and that's
to
what I try to do.
DSP PhD psychoanalyzing everybody. DSP PhD. Hey guys, you won't give me money because you don't give a shit because you're a troll stalker. You give me money though, do whatever the fuck you want.
Genuine with you guys.
Which game
But
is
again,
this? Is this Mario 64?
Yes.
You wouldn't get that because you're a moron. So thanks for the dollar tip, moron.
And now, our feature presentation.
And by the way, I'm just going to say this. I'm a loser! Since you all want to repeat detractor memes in the stream chat, it's not $1,000 for news. You're an idiot if you say that. It's not. It's a big positive reveal. It's not news. I'm not going to just say a snippet of news on the stream if we hit the goal. You're completely moronic if you're saying that and repeating that dumb detractor meme. You know, put a fucking brain in your head between your two ears and stop just repeating and parroting what dumb shits say to try to make things sound bad. It's not. I'm telling you, this is going to be a great thing. That's why I've been building it up all week. All right? So
I've been building it up all
I'm
week.
just
It's a
gonna
great
forewarn
thing.
everyone. Cut that shit out because no one's going to be immune.
You guys
just
ready
keep
for a
repeating,
positive secret?
Doesn't do this for news. Yeah, so you're a 4-year-old who repeats what dumb shit say because they want to downplay something that's very exciting. Right? Okay, well, fuck off. And if you're going to keep repeating it, you're not going to be here anymore. Okay?
6.5 hours later.
All right, here's what we're going to do because we did it. All right, first of all, thank you all so very much. I'll be very honest with all of you. I didn't think we were going to hit it today. I didn't at all. I did not think this was happening today. I thought that this was like a kind of a last-ditch effort to help. And I thought
Was
whatever I get, I get.
$2,000 for a
But I didn't think
positive.
we were going to hit it. This is like spectacular. Thank you guys. All right. Now
You know what? I want to hate on DarkSidePhil right
His
now.
hustle.
But I'll be honest with you guys. If we can get the goal tonight to $2,000, I might actually let you guys in on a positive secret.
You know what? Yeah, I agree. If we can get it to $2,000, I will let all of you in on a very positive secret.
Yeah, yeah. And it's
so just keep that in mind.
It's not
keep
a cat.
That in mind.
It's not a cat, guys. It's real.
Not a cat.
It's a real.
Not a cat.
It's a dog.
Definitely 100% not a cat.
It's a dog.
Let's see what happens. We may not even do any more Mario tonight. Thank God I saved the game.
Thank God he saved the game.
Let's set this up for the big positive reveal, guys. Okay.
Big positive reveal. All right, guys. Here we go.
I gotta get the camera the right size. Here we go.
So my guess is DSP created a goal, like a reward for meeting a goal that he didn't even know what it would be, because he didn't think it would make it. So he set it so high, just hoping to get like somewhere close to it. And then when he actually met it, he's like, "What the fuck am I gonna do?"
We did it. You guys are gonna get to see what it is. 1080p. Is that 1080p? Yes, it's just not stretched. Okay.
You can just hit one button and stretch it, like exactly in the middle.
All right, let's get rid of.
It was a setup. I think you guys are giving him way too much credit. I think he's dumb as shit.
Let's get rid of the patron shit. Let's get this out of here. Twitter is good, and send a tip link is fine. All right. You guys ready? Oh my God. People are like, oh my God, they're going to have a heart attack. Look at this. They're freaking out. Everyone's freaking out. All right. So let's see here. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. This big reveal.
That was the most natural burp into the microphone without any sort of shame.
I'm excited for this moment.
There's no shame.
Yeah.
There's never shame.
Yeah.
He could take the cat that he's about to show us and throw it through a chipper shredder, and there'd be like no shame.
Well, that's a higher goal, right?
Yeah.
I guess I should record this for YouTube as well, because now people want to know. All right. Whoa. Bottle's about to fall over. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you are my bitch. Thank you for the free money, dummy. And you can lick my balls. This is going to help me tremendously.
Wow. I love it how it actually said what he really meant. By the way, if you're watching right now, this is the first time I'm asking. Please like the stream. All 587 of you. The more of you that like the stream, the more people we get in here, the more you get to spam the chat. I turned off the spam filters for the chat, so you can just spam shit all you want, by the way. Like, if you like to spam shit, you know, I'm going to drop in some of my own spam right quick.
Are you going to spam?
Yep, there we go.
I think there must be spam filters.
No. What do you mean?
I'm not able to spam.
What are you trying to spam?
I was going to spam.
Spamity.
I'm not able to spam. I've given up on the spamming.
Everyone's spamming, though.
Wow. Why am I the one that's not able to spam?
And hopefully, I don't know if it's good enough, but it'll definitely help me out to not be in the position I've been the past few months. Okay, guys? So thank you to everyone who contributed today. But since we hit the goal, enough with the suspense. Let's just get to it. All right? If you guys want to give me a second here, I'll be right back.
So it's saying that the tip here was $1,000?
No, it was more. It was 2,000.
It says tips total 1,000 at the top.
I mean, like,
I was told by everybody it was 2,000, so I'm a little confused.
It was 2,000. Who, like, don't fucking, who gives a shit about that?
I want to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got someone I'd like you to meet. Come on up here. Come on up here, buddy.
How cool would it be if it was like a tiny little Shrek?
Come up here, you want me to pick you up. Someone who actually is not a new addition to the family. Someone who I'm going to introduce you to today, who has been a part of our lives for quite some time, in fact.
Flashback.
Super Flash says, would you and Cat get a cat if chat helped pay? I mean, maybe. Like, now we've decided we're definitely staying here in this house, so that's not really a concern. It would be more of a money thing. But, I mean, Cat really wants a cat, so just saying.
End of flashback.
All right? And it's funny because with all the stuff that we've had to do, we've had to keep a lot of stuff private. Come on up here. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to our pet. Oh, he's playing with this. Oh, here we go. Here's our pet.
What a positive secret.
Yeah, here we go. Perfect. This is Jasper,
perfect.
ladies and
you
gentlemen.
did what I wanted you to do, cat.
Jasper the cat.
Jasper?
No shit.
Basically, he's been a part of our lives for a long time. All right. In fact, before the wedding and everything this year, you know, a lot of people surmised, they were like, Phil, why is it that you needed to have a friend come by the house and kind of house it for you while you were in Connecticut to get married? There's your answer. Okay. We didn't want to leave him alone, and we couldn't afford to pay to like put him up or anything like that. So we had a friend come by and kind of hang out with.
See, look at all the likes, and now we're over 600. More likes, guys, please. If you care about DP at fucking all, just give us a like at the very least.
Pimp Monk's in the chat.
I get a lot of people that Pimp Monk can come on the show if he wants.
You want to swing in, Pimpy?
Just say yes in the chat.
Jasper for an hour or two a day and feed him and everything while we were in Connecticut. Really, the truth of the matter is we wanted to kind of reveal him for a long time now, but
we wanted to
with all
make
the
sure we
stuff
made
that's been going on
$2,000
in our
off
lives
it first.
personally. We just didn't. We wanted to wait for the right time. All right, and we just felt now is kind of the right time because I'm doing so many chill streams.
Big Brother is going to start soon. No, what are you? Are you like a housewife or what?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you watching?
I gotta go watch Big Brother.
Yeah, like what?
I gotta know if she stays in the house or not.
Sam Pepper was on Big Brother.
Now that it made sense.
Big
Here,
Pepper.
come up here again, Jasper. Come up here. See, Jasper doesn't know that there's a camera here, so he doesn't know to look at you guys. Yeah, play with that twist. We got a bunch of toys and stuff that I could bring in here to play with him during the chill streams at night too, you know. So a lot of people, you're right, a lot of people did guess that a cat was the thing. A lot of people say, oh, it's a new cat. It's a new cat. It's not. Jasper actually has been our cat for a while.
Don't admit that. Say it's a new cat, dumbass. God damn it, you're dumb. You're fucking dumb. You're dumb. You're fucking dumb.
Ben Boxer Charity said, now that you have $1,000, you'll be free of overdrafts at least for a while. For now, what I'm going to do literally tonight, transfer all this to my bank account, and hopefully it'll take care of it until I get paid by Twitch. We'll see, okay? I just care about money. I need money.
Okay.
The money is always right.
That douche kid Charity said, the joke's on everyone. I don't see why you think the joke's on everyone. What's the joke? It was a positive reveal. It's something that's going to affect our streams positively.
Ben, are you okay? This is a very negative reveal if you die on the show. You can't die, Ben.
Oh.
Ben, are you going to be okay?
No.
Do you want to stop the show and go watch Big Brother with Pimp Monk?
No. You know,
Ben, you might be dying right now. The last thing you see is DarkSidePhil petting his fucking cat.
Hey, buddy.
What a horrible way to go.
He's going to be hanging out with us. So I don't know why you think that this is a negative. It's not. It's a great positive. Okay.
no.
Small blue speck. Just did a 100-bit cheer. And basically, people are being negative dicks about it. They're morons.
Wow, he shares a positive secret with everybody. They become negative dicks. What morons? What morons?
God, I'm done with him. I'm done with him.
Yeah, I'm just excited that DarkSidePhil has a cat because I really fucking care about that, right? What a cool thing to know that somebody online that begs for cash has a kitty cat. You know, how much money do I have to give him to get another cat? That should be the goal. We need multiple cats.
I want him to get 2,000 cats.
Yes, make him a cat lady. That would be fucking awesome.
And then when he dies, they'll all eat him.
Let's make DarkSidePhil a cat lady so they can eat him on his deathbed. I think that's a sweet surrender. That's a positive secret. I have a negative secret. Should I tell a negative secret, Ben?
Go ahead.
So last night I was out and about, and I turned on the Postmates app because I like to get in some crazy shit in the middle of the night, 2, 3 a.m. Turn on my Postmates
Billy the
delivery.
Fridge delivering some Postmates.
It's something to do at 3 a.m. I can't sleep anyway.
Go to Seattle and order Postmates, and you might get Billy the Fridge delivering your shit.
I can't sleep anyway, so I get in on some weird shit. You know, I go to Jack in the Box, pick up some Jack in the Box where all the hookers are.
There's hookers at Jack in the Box.
Yeah, the one by the Krispy Kreme in North Seattle.
I don't know where that is.
It's flooded. It's flooded
I
with
don't want to go
prostitutes,
there.
right?
That's scary.
So I go and I pick up a McDonald's meal. This is a negative secret. I go pick up a McDonald's meal. I go drive it into fucking Ballard to drop off this guy's food. The guy doesn't answer the door. After 5 minutes, if they don't answer the door, you get to keep their food. Right?
Do you really?
You get to keep their food if they don't answer the door. So
and they pay for it?
They have to pay for everything. You get paid to drive it out. It's a little fucking hack, right? If you deliver at 3 a.m., you might get some bonus food. I've gotten some Subway and some pizza and stuff. Like, 3 a.m. drunk people order and fall asleep. But I got stuck with a fucking Big Mac and some chicken nuggets. And I was hungry and I had a low calorie thing. So I picked the meat off of this Big Mac and ate it. And I ate the chicken nuggets, dude. Ben, it was probably not keto. I was hungry though. It was like 3 a.m.
Dude, I bet I could. Is DSP who I should challenge?
To what?
To a cage fight?
Whoa. You think he would fight you?
No,
I don't
probably
think,
not.
How much money?
Oh, for enough money he
How
would.
much money?
Dude, people would pay to see DSP get his ass beat. And he wouldn't train because he's so fucking lazy. I would train from day one. Like the moment DSP puts his pen to the paper and signs it, dude, I would be ready. I would go full on.
Yeah, somebody asked what sauce came with the nuggets. They had barbecue sauce, but I can't eat that shit, so I didn't have any sauce. I just ate dry-ass nuggets because it was 3 a.m. and I was hungry, and I had calories left in my diet, so I'm like, fuck it. Let's eat some nuggets. That's a negative secret. I feel like I cheated a little bit there.
Okay,
but it was either that or throw it away. I threw away like a large Coke and fries with it too. I was like, damn it. I have this thing where I'm like, I hate wasting food because I grew up fat, and I would literally get yelled at when I was a little kid if there was like a can of soda laying around. And it wouldn't even be my can of soda. It'd be like my sister's can of soda she didn't finish. And I'd go and glug it down so not to get yelled at.
Someone in the chat said, get over yourself, old man. I think they might be talking to me. Dude, old man fights are the best fights ever. Old man fights are the greatest. Ken Shamrock versus Kimbo Slice. Kimbo lost, but Ken Shamrock's still alive. Who's the real winner now?
Oh.
That's the best part about old man fights.
So I just looked up the carb count on my chicken nuggets from last night. 24 carbs. That's not too bad, but it's still.
Dude, I can hear you getting fatter by the minute.
I know,
now.
right? I know. The cheese, like the Big Mac had 2 tiny bitch patties and a piece of cheese on it. I ate that too. So messed up. I'm a bad person, but it was free food. What are you gonna do? At least I threw the fries and the Coke away. I didn't do that.
Dude, the fries and a Coke.
I'm guilty.
What happened to Pim Monk? Oh, he wanted to go watch Big Brother.
He's going to watch Big Brother. I guess it's a bang up episode tonight. Some people are going to sit in some house and say some shit somebody cares about.
Sometimes
pretty exciting.
Don't they normally give them alcohol too?
I mean, that actually makes it sound better at least.
Yeah. How about this dude? I know you like this guy.
Oh,
Shadowlight Bridge Burners. This is Fuzzy Dunlop Skates, and today we're going to talk about smart women. First of all, are there smart women? Yes. Next question. How many? Not very many. According to the bell curve, they have more super smart women than super smart men, but the rest are stupid, in case you didn't know. Now, the smart women that I can think of.
I love how these. I don't know what he's not quite incel, right? What is he like? pro-male agenda or whatever. What the fuck? How would you categorize this guy's opinion?
He's got the Pepe thing, so I think like Kekistani.
He's got the Stani.
He's one of Jeff Holiday's disciples.
He's got that Kekistani twinge.
Dude, when we went to see Jimmy Dore live, Jeff Holiday was like, "Guys, nobody mentioned that I created Kekistan."
Yeah. And then I did immediately, and Jeff ran away.
Yeah, he got up and ran to the bathroom.
Jeff's a sweet boy. I shouldn't have done that.
That's funny.
But I love how these little stink dudes, these like human losers, these couch dweller shit boys, are always the ones to bring up the bell curve. Like they're anywhere near the middle of it, let alone the top.
Right. Look at this dude. He's got like skateboarding posters all over his... Has his room been the same since he was in high school?
This dickhead's hanging up the bottom end of the Taco Bell curve.
It's like if I never moved out of my parents' house and my bedroom was the same way it was when I was in high school back in like 1996 or something like that.
MGTOW. That was what I was thinking of.
He's a MGTOW.
Men going their own way.
OMFG.
Men going their own way.
Sweatshirt.
This is the secret of fucking MGTOW. Is like, if you're a man at the upper end of the bell curve, you don't give a shit about what women think because they think you're fucking hot. You're at the top of the bell curve, motherfucker. You wouldn't MGTOW. You're already going your own way because you're at the top. This is a fucking bottom-feeding loser.
Coulter.
He's going his own way to bed by himself to jerk off.
Michelle Malkin, Lauren Southern are all attractive women.
They're all attractive women.
But as I said, these are rare anomalies.
Oh, they're super geniuses?
Okay. In this video, we're going to talk about why you should stay away.
He names like media figures. He doesn't name scientists or anything like that.
From smart women. And the answer to that is because they're ugly. Sorry, but it's true.
Sorry.
And the truth today is even fucking worse, and it's even more staggering. And I'll tell you why. All right, now, we all know that women rely only on their looks. And secondly, the fact that they have vagina.
That's really not true at all.
They
And
rely
secondly,
on their
vaginas?
looks, and secondly, their vaginas.
What a fucking idiot.
I mean, this is the type of human being that only values a woman for their looks and their vaginas.
So when it comes to finding sexual partners, yes. But that's not all the world boils down to. You know, like...
This guy's definitely Canadian, by the way.
Oh, he is.
For absolutely everything. This is how they get everything until they fucking hit the wall, and then they're in denial, and then they still try to fucking milk it, and they lie to themselves, and they lie to...
I'll tell you what, good-looking people across the board get ahead in the workplace.
Desirable people always get ahead if they're desirable, let alone, not even for looks. It's like...
Good looking. Oh, dude, I worked in an office environment, and there were people's like they got to be a manager, or like they got this like special job where they got to do this one easy thing, and everyone else we're all still slaving away doing the normal job here. That happened all the time, like all the time, and it was dudes and women. It was almost pretty. I would say pretty even. Yeah.
Everybody else, and then the fucking mind games start, and that gets all fucked up. But at least in the beginning, when they're young and hot and they have their looks, they are relying on these looks in order to get what they want. This enables them to be pretty shitty people.
The office that I worked in, I'm not going to say where it was, but the office that I worked in, they had like a gym in the office where you could go work out. And there was just like a clique of gym rats, men and women, that were all just like crazy fit that you'd see in there lifting like crazy weight and doing all kinds of fitness shit in there constantly. And they were always like management people, you know?
I love how this guy's calling women shitty people like he's a good person.
That's because he doesn't have a good enough personality to land at, or he probably has abnormally high standards too, you know.
He probably doesn't. Like, he probably acts like he does, but he probably settles.
A lot of these incels do.
He probably settles out of court often for some.
Like, I don't know.
Not all Canadians are like this guy. I agree.
Of course not.
Most Canadians, Canadians I know, are fucking sweet, cool guys. But there's always Jessica Yaniv.
Someone said this guy's average looking, and yeah, he is. Like, if he was a cool guy, he could easily find women that would date him. Like, if he was a nice, funny guy that was interesting to talk to or something like that, like any of those things, or if he was smart or like talented at anything or like anything, any one of those things is all it would take for like one woman that was good looking enough for him to find him interesting. Literally, that's all it takes. One out of all of the like endless amounts of women out there to find the one quality in him that she likes him for. That's all it takes. It's not even that hard. But when you're this much of a piece of shit, it is that hard.
He's repulsive. He's repelling all the advances of women that would normally look for a guy of this stature. Just this mentality destroys it. It poisons the well.
Depending on how good looking they are. Now, what about the ugly ones?
What about the ugly ones? Why aren't you banging them?
Can they still be shitty people? No. They're going to have to be smart. And they're going to have to be nice. And they have to be these things because if they have any fucking brain whatsoever, and when I say smart, I don't mean smart like by our male standards. I don't really mean smart. I mean like smarter than an average woman, which like to them is smart, but to us it's not.
To us it's not. So are you saying the smartest woman is dumber than you? Because I think you're not gonna win that one at all. Like, we could do general knowledge. We could take like the best woman at general knowledge. They would beat you. We could take math, science. I mean, like any field you can imagine, we could take whatever woman was like considered the best at it against you. I think they would probably destroy you. And then, like, maybe even in sports, like, let's put your ass up against, like, a WNBA player. I think you'd lose. I don't think you're at the top of anything.
This guy's just a generic Brand Rouge V.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not a Chad in any way at all. I think, step onto the tennis court with, like, what's her name? Sabrina Williams or whatever. You'd get your ass handed to you. Like, do anything against a woman that's actually good at something.
He'll probably one day settle down with like a 300-pound woman that he abuses and she lets him because
I don't think he'd do that.
sad.
I think he'd rather remain a virgin. I'm not assuming he's a virgin.
I'm sure he's not a virgin.
Are you sure?
I'm sure of it.
How are you sure of that?
Canadian women are very giving and forgiving.
Oh, whatever.
Very giving and forgiving. All Canadian women, 100% of them. But this guy here, he's obviously preaching to the other MGTOW guys. He's getting his little circle of buds. Like, he's not even, his standards aren't as high as the fact that every other dude he's talking to is worse off than he is. So he's congregating a circle of bitter bitches. That's really what this is all about. His standards are not that high. He just wants to have every other loser dude underneath him be like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude, and validate him.
Yeah, midget.
Yeah, dude.
It might be tall for a midget, but it is not tall. So when I say smart, in this case, I mean smart for
How tall
a
are you?
woman. So
smart for a woman.
Before the civil rights movement,
so many women are
the ugly ones would have to be smart.
Dumb themselves down
And
just so
the
guys
only
like him
reason
don't get
for a woman
intimidated.
to be
It's sad.
smart is
There's an
because-
intelligent
What is
Holocaust
smart?
out there.
Like, I like how he just throws out the subjective term like smart.
Smart.
I mean, there are people that are like really smart in certain things and really dumb in other things. There are people who are, very creative or very artistic that can't manage their time or they can't manage money. Or, I mean, there's every which way. I mean, no one's totally smart across the board as far as I know. I got to go piss really quick. Keep playing.
She has no fucking looks to offer, no sexual market value, so she's making up for it in other ways. And that's why the less attractive ones traditionally were a lot nicer than the more attractive ones, because the more attractive ones didn't have to fucking do anything to get the approval of men who are trying to buy them everything and compete with other men to get in their pants, and rightfully so, because women are trophies and we all know that.
Women are trophies, and we all know that. All the women out there, go get yourself a trophy. Go become a champion. Don't let this guy win. Make him your trophy husband. Go bag this guy. Whip his ass into shape. Pussy whip his ass into shape. Make him your fucking trophy bitch. Somebody out there do this. One of you crazy fucking women do this. Just make him your pet project. Break this sumbitch down. I'd do it, but I don't have the fucking Yaniv stash down there. I can't get a waxing.
And nowadays, the ugly ones don't have to be smart, because we have the state, because we have social justice, and we have the fat acceptance movement, and we have all these government initiatives and affirmative action programs in place to make men pay for ugly women to live the same standard of living that an attractive woman or a hardworking woman would get, you know? It's
there's no world where an ugly woman getting a social stipend from the government has the same level of lifestyle that an attractive woman has. Attractive people live better lives 100% of the fucking time. The world bends for pretty. The world bends for desirable. You don't have to be pretty. That's the best thing. You can just be funny. You can just be outgoing. You can have any sort of quality that makes you desirable, and the fucking world will bend for you. This guy doesn't have that. So he sees it in these pretty women, and he takes his little lash out at these pretty women because they know he's a fucking loser. And this is a crazy thing. Pretty women will give loser guys the time of day far more often than they fucking should. And if this guy wasn't too busy singing the fucking sad, sad song, he'd probably have a nice girl. But he's a sad sack. Fuck out of here.
Just like, it's the same sense and it's the same principle as that people aren't incentivized to work hard anymore because the outcome is regulated to be the same as for...
People aren't incentivized to work hard anymore because there's no real room for advancement anymore. If you work really hard, there's a small percentage of people that can get up into the 1%. But most people don't have that fucking capability mentally, physically, the support to get there. And they got to bust their fucking knuckles until they get kicked out for being too old and too expensive when the healthcare costs get too high for them. So they get shuffled off early retirement if they get lucky enough to get a retirement.
Why does
this system's broken?
Why does this dog have a giant champagne bottle? In the like Pepe anthropomorphic version of him, I'm guessing. Right? Isn't that who this is? He's got his skater shoes on and his baggy pants. He's like a
chalet.
Yeah, and he's got his German Shepherd with a giant bottle of champagne. He's sitting in like a small chair with a cane. I don't know. What the fuck is this?
It's strange.
Yeah, what's up with the door? I don't understand. Are we getting a weird angle of this or what? How does he get into this room? He crawls over the couch? Like the door is like stuck open? Is that what I'm seeing? Like, what is this?
Maybe there's like a hallway that the door is behind, and so the hallway opens, and then we have a small closet space where the doorway is like recessed backwards, and there's a closet behind the couch.
I'm trying to see the angle of it makes it. No.
Imagine that there's like a 3 to 4 foot hallway there to the side, and we're not seeing it.
Can the door close? Can the door close?
Because you can see it.
Can the door close? Answer me.
The door can close, Ben. Pause.
How?
Pause.
It's already paused.
Ben, pause.
It's already paused.
Look at that fucking white shit there. There's a hinge on this side and a door on the other side. There's a fucking hinge there. So there's some shit going on there that's closet-like. There's got to be some sort of this is not just a partition beam there. There's some direct
so
visual impairment. We're not seeing an entire depth of space there that is negating our viewpoint.
So your position right now that you are that you're positing to me right now is that the door can close.
There's some sort of hinge there on the right side where the door is on the left side. There should be a hinge there there shouldn't be a hinge there unless there's a second level of depth or door. Unless this is some sort of curtain. I don't know. My head's going to explode.
The door cannot close. I see the shadow of the door on the fucking wall over there. I see the couch right next to it. The couch is clearly enough into the background that if you try to close the door, regardless of where the door frame is situated, dude, this is the most interesting thing about this motherfucker's videos, is this weird puzzle with the door and the couch. Like, how the fuck does this happen? I think
I'm broken. I'm broken.
Taking it to here.
Are you pulling
the door? The door cannot close.
Are you pulling up the door on the screen? Right now we see
that is my official position.
Okay, right now we're seeing, I believe, the XSplit screen.
It's not XSplit, here. But I'll close
whatever this is.
I'll close it.
Are we gonna have the door on? Can we get the door or something in there?
Yeah.
Is it possible to have the door?
Yeah. Oh, slow down.
Because if we're gonna argue this, I need to know. God damn it.
Yeah, I think we have to. I think we now.
I mean, you know what? You might have to.
There we go.
1 second.
The door can close. Hashtag the door can close. Hashtag the door can close. I say the door can close. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to make my argument right now.
Okay.
And I have 5 minutes to make it. By the way, everyone take a nice close look at this. And I want to mention, by the way, Billy the Fridge. I have seen Billy the Fridge personally get stuck in places where he thought he could fit through that he couldn't. That just goes to show that Billy the Fridge is not good at eyeing up distance whatsoever. And if we take a good hard look at this, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you can see here clearly that the door has to move to our right. And the couch is right there obstructing it. You can see the way the shadow lines up. You can see the way that this weird motherfucker hangs his clothing on the back of the door because normally this would be the outside of the door. But since this part of the door is always facing into his room, he hangs his clothing on the inside of it. That's evidence alone. And yes, it's easy if you're a dirty ass fucking motherfucker with no standards to shove this couch into this room and then step onto it with your dirty ass shoes every day. This might even be his bed. There's a good chance this couch is his bed. I'm going to throw that out there too. It almost looks like
I think it's his bed, yeah.
Hold on, don't make my argument for me. We're debating this right now. Mm-hmm. So it also looks like he has like a weird, almost like picnic table type thing where I see a wooden bench facing one way. Anyway, yeah, he has his old Tony Hawk posters and everything. You know what? I'm about to rest my case and say that, yes, the door does not close. I rest my case. Thank you, everyone. And I will... My time is now out. Are you ready?
Can we get my screen up on the screen? Is that possible?
Screen.
My laptop screen over here?
Yes.
Can we possibly get my laptop screen on the screen?
Let me see if I can get this.
I need
dude.
I need to do
I was
this.
not anticipating that.
Yeah, you were busy arguing a point that I think had a lot of fair points. I do think he sleeps on this couch. I do think I do think you can tell that he
I
got
do think
this.
he sleeps on this.
He
couch.
sleeps on this hand-me-down couch from his mom's.
Yeah, something like that, and he climbs over it.
Yeah,
the door
I don't
doesn't.
think he climbs over it.
Oh, okay. All right. I see where you're going with this. All right. So let me pull this up. Damn it! I was not prepared for this.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Sorry.
here it comes.
All right. Device is not available. Is this the right one?
Yes.
Okay.
Here it
we
comes.
should be,
Here it
we should
comes.
be all right.
There you go.
So we're gonna have to do a side view here. This is
Hold on. No. You're creating.
What?
Oh, hold on. No, hold on.
This
I
is
can't
Deputy
argue.
Dickhead.
Well, hold on. Wait. I'm gonna start the timer. Don't.
okay.
Because I'm going to have a rebuttal at this point.
Okay.
But I won't interrupt you. I'm going to mute myself while you do
Yeah,
this.
this is Deputy Dickhead on his little fucking computer, all right? We see Deputy Dickhead here, and we see the couch, all right? This is the stupid fucking couch. This is the hand-me-down shit show couch, all right? With the dumbass little fucking furry walrus bear up here, all right? This is the couch that we see. And right here is the wall behind it. This wall behind it, all right, there is a hallway with a second closet door, some dumb shit here. Actually, the hinge is down on this side. We can see there's like a bunch of shit going down here. It's over here. This is not the handle. This is the fucking handle. It's dumb shit closet. And this door here is recessed in. So we see the stupid arm of the couch floating out backwards. All right. We see that from here because the depth of the door is recessed back in this side door. So this is the side door that we're not seeing from that angle. And here is where the actual door is. The door opens up the other way, and it's now looking at us face first. All right. So and this right here might be the area Jessica Yaniv needed to have waxed. I'm not quite sure about that. This is the discomfort Yaniv zone. I'm pretty sure. If we're talking Canada. If we're talking Canada.
By the way, oh shit, I can't. Yeah, keep going. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm.
Are you done?
I think this is all I needed to show. You can't see with the diagram. You can't see. Hold on. Let me do one more new.
Do you concede your time?
I got a couple minutes, so I'm gonna do one more
Okay.
to show people the actual area that we're seeing here. All right, we're gonna redraw the dumb little fucking couch. This is the stupid ass couch. All right, this is shit town dad couch where he farts and pisses and sleeps. Dirty little fucking couch.
You do have 3 minutes to draw it.
And then this here,
you're like John Madden.
This is what we see here, and to me, this looks like a hinge. And this area here of the door is a hinge, okay? And then we see the door back here opened, all right? And it looks like there's no way you can fit through this area with the couch. Like, you can't fucking fit through this shit. What the fuck's wrong with you? But that's because this area is recessed about 3 to 4 feet in, leaving this hinge area here for a closet. It's got to be. There's got to be a depth here that's not aligned with the wall. This door is not aligned with the actual wall the couch is on. There's a depth that has to exist. I'm convinced. And no matter how gross this couch is, no matter how much this guy sleeps on this couch, it's a far more respectable sleeping space than what Jared Genesis had.
Are you done?
This guy, as despicable as he is more likely to get a woman than Jared Genesis.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Time out.
All right, so I'm going to start my rebuttal now. I want to point out that all of Billy's arguments, as much as he articulated them and pointed them out, do not explain why the clothing is hanging on the door on the inside of the room. What is the fucking point of hanging clothing off of a closet door that you could...
No, that door is not the closet door.
Hold on.
Okay.
So this is the door that closes. That door can clearly not clear the arm of this couch. Let's take a look. I mean, honestly, let's be intellectually honest. And by the way, guys, let's take a look. Like, honestly, let's look. We know which way this door swings, right? We know which way it swings. It clearly, by the length of it, let's just look at perspective. This isn't some CGI shit going on here. We can see where the door lies and which direction it swings. We can see where the couch is. This motherfucker steps over this couch to get through the door. His door never fully closes. He sleeps on this couch with his Tony Hawk posters. He hangs his jackets, his cool skating jackets, on the back of the door that never closes. Open and shut fucking case. And I ask all of you to vote for the argument that you actually think is the truth. Trolling aside.
Okay.
Trolling aside, and I do still have... Oh, shit. Well, I do. We have the timer on the screen.
Okay.
I do still have a little bit to say. Billy the Fridge, horrible person. He never knows what's going on, guys. So even his own judgment is off, too. So we can question his judgment amongst the mountains and mountains of evidence. The mountains and mountains of evidence that show that he's clearly mistaken. Let's look at Billy the Fridge's judgment, guys. Let's look at his judgment. Onision, Martin Shkreli. Guys.
All gentlemen who have open door
Hold on.
policies.
It's my turn to speak, sir.
Yeah.
It's my turn to speak. Guys, let's look at Billy's track record of judgment, compare it to his ridiculous drawings where he looks at... He doesn't know what the dimensions of these places are. He has enough leeway to make his own dimensions to where this door somehow closes in a fictional universe where the laws of physics no longer matter. The laws of space and time don't exist in Billy the Fridge's mind, my friends. How can we trust him? How can we trust him? How can we trust him? By the way, this is also someone who plays Pokemon Go while driving. He was in a well-publicized accident to which he claims he wasn't playing Pokemon Go while driving, but I think we understand that he's defended that beforehand, and he's clearly not good at how leeway works. So someone might want to get on the phone with the insurance company. Who settled this case? Who is the insurance adjuster?
The insurance
that
adjuster.
allowed this? No! It's my time, sir! It's my time. This door does not close, my friends. This door only moves about 2 more inches from where it is now, and then it collides with the couch. This is some white trash. Well, how many ICP records does this guy have? We don't need... in order for Billy the Fridge's diagrams to be accurate, we need actual scaling of this room. Otherwise, he can add all the inches or feet he wants to this and be like, look, this is obviously real. Don't be fooled, my friends. Don't be fooled by Billy the Fridge's trickery. Don't be fooled by his scamming. He was taught by Martin Shkreli. He's a longtime student of the Shkreli School of Scam Artists. He belongs to prison. He's a horrible human being. He eats dead babies. He fucking took a dump on the floor earlier here and I had to clean it up. I don't know what more you want from this guy. He should have been murdered a long time ago, and if I had my way, he would be in prison. And now I would like to say one more time, Billy oh, okay. I can see my time.
All right, can we go back to the other view real quick? Just if we can get the other view back.
Okay.
Now
the like the full screen view.
Yeah, the 4x4 view.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah, here it comes.
Well, while you were busy making the myriad of ad hominem attacks to try and prove a baseless point.
Ben, but the only way the door can close is if you push the door forward. None of us know the exact dimensions of this room, so...
Yeah, and that's why we shouldn't assume without actual evidence that Billy he's drawing shit without any actual symmetry, without any actual guidelines of, we don't know the area of this room at all.
Well, you're going to try and character assassinate me.
I'll mute myself.
No, well, while you spent that entire time trying to assassinate my character, I'm going to build up your character, Ben.
Oh,
You're
God.
the type of guy that would find a poor baby bird out on his porch and try and nurse it back to health. And that's a very sweet boy thing to do, Ben. So what I'm going to do for you is try and tell it in a way that you might understand. I'm going to give you a bird's eye view of the room. All
Okay.
Right here, right now. This is the little Chatelet soldier here sitting on his dumbass computer.
That looks like a little, mushroom dick.
He's playing FAP games on his computer with his dumbass hand. Top down, dumb shit. All right, he's a real fucking loser. He's right here. This is the stupid fucking couch that he sleeps on, faps on, cries on, all that good shit. All right. As you can tell from this couch, there is stuffed animals on the top of the couch leaned up against a wall. There's no space behind that couch. It's all wall. And now, what you have to assume for the doorway is that this here is a closet area. All right, this is a closet area with its own set of entry point, and this here is the door that we're seeing. This is the door open, recessed in at a certain point, with the stupid fucking clothes hanging off of the door, because he's a messy stink boy, and we see his camera angle here is coming from this area, showing what looks like this arm is out within the doorway, because the angle viewed makes us think there's some depth here. And there's a whole extra area that we're not seeing because of the way the camera is positioned. All right? This is his room from a bird's eye view. There's a coffee table I forgot about. Yeah, I guess I didn't get the coffee table in there. There's a lot more room here than I anticipated. But if you want to think that door can't open because this guy has a couch too big for his own room, even though he could turn the couch against this wall he's behind and reposition things in the coffee table.
We don't know how that wall works in relation to everything else in the room.
We don't know, but we have to assume because we only have...
No, that's my whole fucking point. We don't have to assume any of what you're saying.
No.
That's why I win and you lose.
And it's not... You have no proof either way, so we have to assume.
Dude, I don't have to prove shit.
Oh, but you will sit there and attack me with ad hominems with no end because you know you have no case. If you would have made one actual point to why this gentleman would have a couch so big that he can't get in his own room, maybe we'd have another story. But you never made a point other than, Bob Billy likes to eat babies and take shits. I do like to eat babies and take shits, but that's beside the point.
Okay, I'm about to make this into a poll. It's about to happen. I just had to open that really quick here. All right. Fuck. Come on. My computer's chugging along right now, trying to take. All right, there we are. There we are.
Choo choo.
The chat will catch up.
Yeah, assuming is the only option we have here. That's
all right. So
maybe there's no closet there. Maybe there's no closet. There's something there that has a recessed doorway. Maybe the other side of that doorway is a bathroom nook from another part of the house. There could be a bathtub there that we're dealing with. There could be a lot of stuff on the other side of that wall. I said closet because I see a hinge in the general corner of the room, of opposite the door. It's a questionable depth to this entire room setup. I think it's camera angle. It's the way the posters and stuffed animals are set up. It's really trickery. It's trickery amassed. And I don't like it. But I didn't like any bit of this video. Let alone the MC Escher like deception.
Sorry, I'm posting the poll right now.
Ooh.
All right. So I just posted the poll on our Twitter page, and
we should get funding for a Drunken Peasants museum, and the museum is just like rebuilt all the rooms of all the DP crazies and antagonists. Like you can have the fucking manatee fucking bed. People can sit down and lay stomach first, and
and they can put on a wife beater.
You could have Jared Genesis's fucking room in the museum. This guy's dickhead fucking questionable.
By the way, guys, we did this to kind of simulate how our debate episodes work. I don't even know where I honestly stand on the, like, honestly. I mean, just vote on who you think made the better argument, or what you personally think is right by looking at the evidence.
Egghead's bathtub will be in the museum. Yeah, all we need is like a small loan of $100 million, and we can pull off this museum perfectly.
So right now it's yes 61, no 39. Yes, it can close.
The doorknob isn't dirty enough to be a doorway to Jared Genesis's room. That's so gross and so true. Yeah. Is that Yoda? Is that Yoda back there behind his head? The little green thing. Is that Yoda?
Is that Yoda? Is that Yoda? Can it close? Just be honest. Do you think it can close? Listen to our arguments. What do you think?
I didn't even want to argue. I wanted to educate. I wanted to tell the people how I believe this could exist. And I could be wrong. But that was my best answer to why that door looks the way it does. Because it is a mind trip.
Yeah. Since the beginning of it, I'm like, it just seems like the couch is too far back. I don't see a lot of space between the back of the couch and the back wall there.
There definitely isn't, because those stuffed animals are leaned up on the couch against the wall in the corner.
It's a mind fucker, dude. Because, like, if the door was like this on the back wall, then it would make more sense, but it seems to be like here. I see the frame of the door. It fucking blows my mind. I don't know what's going on with this shit.
It doesn't make sense. I try and make sense of it for the fans at home so they don't lose sleep over this. They don't have to sit on their mom's hand-me-down couch in their skateboard-driven Chatelet room so they can sleep well. So this guy can sleep well. He doesn't even know how the fucking door shuts, and he lives in this room. It's disgusting. It's scary. It's the type of shit that Stephen King makes millions of dollars writing about. How can he close? How can she close?
What do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, your sister's ass, the Pony Express. A very ticked off Vic here. You know what ticks me off? Lazy highway road crews. Now follow me. It's bad enough that local city and state authorities decide to do road work during the day or...
Oh, it's so bad because, like, you drive, obviously, you're filming this fucking video in your car, And I think you'd be really pissed off if you had to drive your new car on shitty ass roads that were all fucked up. You know how like roads are out there in the elements of nature 24/7. They're going to get all busted up. They get like cars driving all over them constantly. Why are you complaining about road work? Like literally it exists so you can have a nice road to drive on.
Hey.
Sorry, dumbass.
You know what I hate? Basic maintenance of the city I live in.
Right. Why they gotta fix a bridge? Oh.
Hey.
Why they gotta fix a bridge? I don't want to fall in it. No.
Hey.
Oh.
That's a whole different ticked off Vic, to be honest. I mean,
he's ticked off.
Whatever happened to the idea of doing major
the idea? Oh.
Road work at night when traffic is the lightest and lane closures don't really have that much impact. There are millions.
So you want everyone, so the people that fix the roads, those are the people that have to be the fucking night people, the creatures of the night to you.
They do that a lot of times.
They, yeah, sometimes.
But they reserve the night crews for like the roads, like the I-5 corridor, freeways and shit like that.
Oh, here they need it. Like, think of how many, like, think of the like mileage of where those kind of roads take.
Yeah.
You know?
I was driving on the fucking freeway last night and it was stop and go because they had it down to one lane. They were working on that sumbitch. And it was 2 a.m. and I was sitting there.
Who work overnight. Law enforcement, nurses, stores that are open 24 hours. I mean, I could go on.
I could go on.
There's of course there's a need for 24-hour emergency services and medical services.
And on. Why can't
you pay more though? If you need to go to the doctor at 2 a.m., you're paying more than if you make an appointment 2 or 3 days in advance with your normal doctor and do it. So don't act like these are all the same thing because they're not.
They do.
You want guys, you want the construction crew, the road crew to work in the middle of the night. They're going to get paid.
Those guys are
rates.
They're making overtime. They're getting paid more taxpayer dollars than the ones who aren't.
When your city makes the bid for repair, they have to take all these factors into place and pay the price for which they were factored in.
That's why it takes more. Like that's why there's less people working at 6 o'clock in the morning on these road projects, but they need them.
Major road repair at night. I'll get back to that.
You're so below me fixing the road. You should be creatures of the night. Fuck you and your families, guy.
When I say lazy highway road crews, I mean
are
the
they
crews
lazy?
who.
What kind of work do you do, bitch? I'd like to see. Okay, if it's so easy, make a video of you fixing a road. Let's see how good you are at it. Fucking, I don't know, man.
Were working on a lane of the highway, but now
this guy looks
done.
like he works in a baseball card shop.
Gone, but they never took down the sign that says "Lane closed, merge right." So you're driving.
People are saying he's a comedian. All right.
Oh, hard worker.
Man.
Hard working.
I was so busy laughing, I didn't realize that he was a comedian.
The highway, and you see the sign to merge right, and then traffic slows down to a crawl, and everyone is trying to get out of the lane you think is closed. Except it isn't! Traffic is bad enough. But to create a traffic jam for no reason makes me fucking crazy. You eventually keep driving and you see the lane was never closed and you want to scream. Why couldn't they take the sign down once they were done and reopen the lane?
They could have, Vic, but they didn't. And when you noticed they didn't, when the lane was open again, it was no longer your problem because you were able to drive in that open lane. You're holding on to this negativity because you're a curmudgeon. You're a crotchety old fuck. You're trying to make a little YouTube video from your car seat like all crazy old men do these days. Good for you. Upload this, get other crazy old men to say, God, I hate that too.
I agree with him.
I agree. Well, I give you affirmative confirmation. That pisses me off as well. Good for you, dude. Most people would say, "Ah, fuck, that lane's open the whole time." Well, time to drive on it. Let's get home. Let's go fuck our wives. Something tells me Vic doesn't fuck his wife.
Is this a fucking joke that the road crew likes
Somebody
to play
does.
on the commuters and truck drivers? Shouldn't that be the first thing the foreman says to one of the workers? Okay, we're done now. Open the lane. And take down the sign that says the lane is closed and merge right. No, that would make too much sense. That would be the right thing to do.
Man, he's spitting everywhere. By the way, I've seen Lord Magicus make a diagram that seems very reasonable. So it's tightened up, by the way, by like 10% here. And Lord Magicus made this does not close. Couch, door, dresser.
How's there a fucking dresser in the back?
I mean, if there wasn't a dresser and the couch was all the way against the wall, that would make it even harder for the door to close.
In this diagram, of course. But the dresser, there's no dresser in the back, and we can refute this entire setup.
I do. No. There's something
We
in the
saw.
back. There's something in the lower, in the back right. Do you see it? It's not a poster.
In the back right is a stuffed animal leaning against the wall from the top of the couch. That's a stuffed animal leaning against the corner of the wall from the top of the couch.
I don't know, man.
There's no possible way.
Like, all jokes aside, and me, like, I did the character smearing just with the extra time I had.
I just took all that time to talk shit about you without you answering, Billy.
I don't know. Link in the description. Vote on it. Honestly, what can the door close?
That's okay. Keep the fucking sign up and make the people freak out and ruin the traffic flow and make accidents more of a possibility by making people merge to the right so every driver has to merge at high speed to their blind side. You stupid shit asses. This just happened to me in Maryland. And
how the fuck is shit asses an insult? Don't we all have shit asses? I mean, like you're a shit ass.
You stupid shit ass.
Me too. Yeah, I got a shit ass.
Guys, this just happened to me.
Funny, a shit ass.
This just happened to me. This just happened to me, guys. I had a minor inconvenience on my drive home, and now I'm so mad at these shit
I got a shit ass. I sat down on the fucking tub, and then I took a shit. I got a shit ass.
Hickory dickory dock.
Yeah. He's trying to be Dice. Shit ace.
Virginia. Holy shit, does it suck to drive from both those states on 95? Let me tell you, the roads are packed with freaking imbeciles going north or south. And those two states are constantly doing road work and closing lanes and shifting lanes and putting up temporary walls that make the lane so narrow you lose your sight.
I'm from New York. I'm angry. How many times has this been used?
I think he's Jersey.
Oh, close enough. It sounds more New York than Jersey to
the wall
me.
or the car next to you. Driving on our highways is dangerous enough. People are driving.
Yeah, like Jersey's more like what's wrong, like that.
Long Island could be, yeah.
Long Island is New York.
90 miles an hour and riding up your ass. And
Tommy from the
idiots
Bronx
are
is not going to
driving
stand for this
50 in
shit.
the fast lane, and complete fucking jerk-offs are texting while they're driving.
Yep, Long Island. Yeah. New Jersey has that like what's wrong?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
It's a shit fest of insanity out there.
It's a shit fest of insanity. Let's talk insanity. Do you remember Outback Zach?
No.
Was that before you broke into YouTube?
I think so.
Okay. Where is the poll? Let's see.
These shit aces. Oh, these shit aces.
Here's the
Hey!
post or
Say hi to
private
your
show
mother
poll.
for me. Hard look at one specific issue. Looks like it's going to win.
We're doing that no matter what, so we got to take a vote on what the issue will be next. But 10% on normal show. So hard look and normal show. God, what else is even close? 7 and 7. Drinking. Dude, I did a thing where like you would do a freestyle. Like anyone could do a topic. And the topic that got voted to the top, you would do like a 1 minute freestyle and I'd like play the clock. I thought that would be a good one. You know, it's easy.
I think the fans picked the right answer there. That sounds cringe.
Really?
It'd be cringe.
If you
I'd
did
be like,
it?
hello, I'm Billy the Fridge, and I'm
And
here to say
I gotta piss again.
I'm here to say that DSP has a cat today. It's a positive secret that he done told. From all your money got sold. $2,000 in donations.
See, that's great, actually.
And Jessica Yaniv teaches a kid
I want to ask you a bunch
menstruation.
of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Answer immediately. Get Luna on the show. That's a good time. Good time. So you guys know, don't blow the pause load. Just give us your questions in the Patreon chat, and I'll give you the fucking answers, because you're sweet boys and girls. How scared am I for Tuesday's show, Lord Jamarcus? I'll tell you what, if it is what I think it is, you should be scared. You should be scared. Because if you show me what I think you're going to show me, I will have no other course of action than to retaliate with the most fiery vengeance you've ever seen from a sweet boy backed into a corner. So let's hope for your sake that it's not what I think it is. I might actually unfriend Specking you after this. I might be worse than that, Lord Jamarcus. Lobsters are still waiting for you in Rhode Island, Billy? Yes, Kayla Rose. I got to get to Rhode Island. They have the damn Nordic Lodge buffet. It's like $100. And it's all you can eat. Full-on lobsters and prime rib and filet mignon and all types of good stuff. I'll go there and just wreck that place. Lobsters are keto. Lobsters are actually very high protein, very low calorie meats. They're very low. They're like no carb, right? They're very low carb. I think there may be a little carb, but I don't think it is. But it is. Did I fix the leaky washer? No, not yet. But we called the landlord. They're gonna come fix we have a leaky washer and a squeaky dryer. So they're gonna come in and check that for us. That's good. Yahweh disapproves. It's not true. Can God create a nug so dank even he can't hit it? I don't know. How stink is your dink? I'd say on the stank level right now, my dink is a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
I got a 2 out of 10 stank dank right now. It's not like the freshest dank, but it's definitely not a stank. I would confidently use it on a waiting opponent.
Yeah, a lot of you people that did the hard topic, you guys might want to shift your vote elsewhere if there's anything else secondary that you want.
I don't know about that. Anyone can hit any nug, even God. Damn. How much did you pay for your implants? Who has implants? Do I have implants?
I don't know, do you?
What do you mean, you people?
Obviously, I mean, whatever race we want to marginalize next week. Let's say whites. Is that the safe one to marginalize now? By you people, I mean whites. The Cucamonga crackers.
Dude,
Ghost
it's
honkies.
way close now. It's way close.
I want a 42-year-old Billy and a stranglehold baby old man fight. Ted Nugent. I'm not old man.
I got you in a strangle. Did you read the Streamlabs yet?
Oh no, I was reading the Q&A that you left with.
Yeah, go ahead and do that right quick.
How much was Billy's wig? Nobody has hair that nice. No, I do. This is natural.
It does not close, people. It does not close. Thank you for joining the revolution. It does not close.
It closes. It closes. Egghead Show said, my mom is a retired dog trainer. Out of all the dogs she trained, she always told the owners to never hit the dog. If she saw this video, she would absolutely lose it. I don't know if that's the real Egghead, because the real Egghead usually talks about the Harlem Globetrotters and stuff. So that might have been a fake Egghead. Mythos Irving said, fuck you, Ben. Don't tell me how to donate. LOL kidding. Fuck Google's cut. Also kidding about yeeting cats aside. Fuck animal abusers. They need a bullet in Minecraft. Bang, bang. Legacy Egg God said, Jessica nicked her taint. That's from the Manscaped meme. Cute. Mythos Irving also said, Billy, you laugh at the bear thing, but in BC, I have seen a bear in the well. I can't really call it a city. Being Canadian, we have igloos. So, a bear almost got up in the igloo. That sucks. Mean Street Posse said, DSP is also from the mean streets of Connecticut. You better be careful. Dark Chocolate said, women are
take
poopy
his ass
heads.
out.
Mythos Irving said, not all Canadians are like this guy.
What if the purse was like $25,000 or something? You think DSP would get in a cage for that?
I think he would get in and immediately
I
quit.
think DSP might be older than me, actually. Pretty sure.
Maybe. I think he would get in and then weasel out after getting in to say, I get the money. I got in the cage.
I mean, once you're in the cage, you either submit or forfeit.
He'd submit immediately.
Okay, I lose. I'll give him my money.
You wouldn't. He'd get hardly anything. I mean, he'd get something.
Well, you mean you're going to put $25,000 on the line, or you just give him $25,000 to fight?
Well, like, I think DSP in a fight would draw big money. And I think the loser would get like a couple thousand. The winner would probably get the rest, which would be like 24,000 or something like that.
Fidel Castro said, I
want those pepperoni nipples in my mouth, young blood.
PT Ham said, I agree with you, Ben, but the only way the door can close is if you push the door forward. None of us know the exact dimensions of this room, so...
I'm going to win.
God Napa says, can you check out the ghost footage I captured on my channel? What? You got ghost footage? What is that? Ghost footage?
No. We only do shout outs for channels if you become a $50 patron.
Oh.
Which we're going to do very soon.
Oh. Is cereal soup? You would think it is. Is a Klondike bar a sandwich? You would think it wasn't. Because a Klondike bar is a bar of ice cream coated in something.
A Dyke bar?
What would you do for a Klondike bar? So is a quesadilla a sandwich? What if it uses two tortillas? Even with a singular tortilla, it can be considered a sandwich, I believe, because open-faced sandwiches don't need two pieces of bread. And this is just an open-faced sandwich that has been closed. I can assume a tortilla is a sandwich. A hot pocket is assumed a sandwich. So maybe if it is, maybe a Klondike bar can be a sandwich, but I'm not sure because the Klondike bar never actually had a bread or full on piece of material. It was always coating. It was a liquid turned solid, not a solid wrapped around.
Billy,
that's a good question.
Billy Gray asks, is it $100 to get on the show? Yes. And if you're good, we'll keep you on the whole show. Like, usually the best guests, we keep them on the whole show.
The whole damn show.
So, yeah, $100 will bring you on, possibly the whole show. $50, you tell us what you want us to promo. We do have the final say, like, ultimately, whether or not we do it. Like, if it's something we think is, like, ridiculous, then we probably wouldn't do it.
Billy, pray tell, what is a Klondike bar? You ever had a Klondike bar?
Vanilla ice cream and like a crunchy
milk chocolate coating. Sometimes it's crunchy, sometimes it's not. The crunchy version is actually, it uses...
I say better.
They have English toffee. They have the actual Heath bar crunch. They do a Heath bar Klondike bar. They do, I believe, a Butterfinger Klondike bar.
I've never had any of those. I've only had the original.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Remember Butterfinger BBs?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What was your favorite ice cream from like when the ice cream man came by in his ice cream truck? What was your favorite ice cream?
I liked Rocket Pops.
Rocket Pops were great. Yeah, the blue, white, red little shits.
Yep.
Bomb Pops, they call them. I think my favorite, like other than like the obvious little kid thing where you want the Ninja Turtle because you like want to be cool and you end up getting this dumbass little fucking melted looking Michelangelo bar with gumball eyes.
It's funny that you mentioned that actually because I wanted to bring this up really quick here.
But mine, oh, what the fuck?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
He's got a double blunt though. Heroes in a half gram.
I loved it. This was the perfect segue, and I fucking totally promise you he didn't even know that I had this video on standby.
Yeah, no idea. But yeah, I think my favorite was the strawberry shortcake bars.
Yeah, was it like the face on a?
Well, the Ninja Turtle was the face, right? That
With
was
the
that was
gumball eyes,
That was
yeah.
that was what I would get as a kid as a dumbass. But for actual taste, it was the good humor strawberry shortcake
I was
bars.
like popsicles better than ice cream bars.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I did like drumsticks though, or
the cones.
yeah, with the drum like the
Yeah, the drumstick.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He's just kicking it with a double blunt. Would you check it out for a $50 donation, says God Nappa?
Chloe Disappear. Shout out from Houston. Where is Gaspar? I beat
Thank
him,
you.
Zomar.
I've been trying to get Ghastly back on soon. Everyone that you like on the show, you should tweet at them letting them know that you like them on the show so they know that people notice and that they should come back more.
Can you disappear? God Nappa 96 said, "Would you check it out for a $50 dono?"
Check what out?
The ghost video on his YouTube channel.
Send it through Streamlabs.
Yeah, send it through Streamlabs so we get our goal closer to the bonus show goal, and then we'll watch your ghost video. And if I get nightmares from it, then I'll be pissed. If it's a real ghost, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed. If it's ghastly,
Mr.
I'll be
McCook's,
happy.
Mr. Bilson, honored to have you here. We've had 2 mass shootings, and it's a terrible tragedy, without question. Now, I understand that the news media and the Democrats will use it to benefit them to try to blame Trump and to destroy Trump. I got that. But at the same time, that still doesn't help you if they destroy Trump. But when an active shooter kicks in gear and starts shooting, and again, you have a greater chance of being struck by lightning than getting into a mass shooting event. But say it happens, what are you going to do? Run and hide? Even the concealed carry in that building didn't pull a gun and start shooting. You want to send rounds down range and maybe hit somebody else? You bet, they ran. Even military, when they have...
You know what? Fuck this. I'm moving on to the next segment. Never mind.
Not a troll.
I'm calling an audible.
Good.
Everyone, please like the stream. Almost at 300 likes. Please like the stream. Troll or not a troll?
Morning, YouTube. Jimmy Roy and the crew here. Ain't got much time here, but I just want to say welcome back to part 3 of Trump. You forgot your briefcase. All right, then. I just want you to walk. Will y'all walk with me for a moment here? I want to show you something. Just step over here. And we had a visitor last night. And I want y'all to meet your next president. I think this little guy here will do a lot better.
Is that a
than-
turd?
Why
than
can
old
I
Trump.
smell
What do
the
you think?
turd right now?
Because I poop.
You know,
It smells like poop in here.
Here's the 50 bucks.
I don't know the turd
Oh shit,
very well,
Godnapper
but
just sent a 50 bucks. We gotta watch the ghost video. We gotta watch the ghost video.
Okay. Join the Discord.
Godnapper96.
Or
I'm gonna go to the channel.
pull it up on your computer. And I'll just pull your shit up, and you can play
You
it.
think the audio from here would play?
Oh, yes.
I'll just
yes.
Because
It
I
will
might.
actually.
All right.
The audio will play.
It will play.
Yeah.
All right. Let me unmute this dumb little Sonny. 'Cause I got my laptop muted. Oh, look what I did. See, this is why I had it muted. So this would. Yeah. Fuck me. Fuck me, right, Dad?
I think it'll play.
So this is. Oh, it did. I think it will. This is God. Hold up. Because it's playing out.
Play.
It's playing
Play.
out here.
Play it. No.
Yeah. I'll just send you the link.
I thought it would though. That sucks.
I'll send you the link.
All right.
Okay.
You want to put it in the Discord or what?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You should probably take my screen off in case somehow Discord pops up. Oh fuck! You know I don't have. I'm gonna have to send it to Facebook because I don't have Discord signed in on this dumbass computer for some reason. This is the best day of my life, by the way. What do we think about this guy's troll or not a troll? Like,
me weighing more than Billy is virtually impossible. Like, I could literally, like, eat... I mean, like, I'm just a way smaller person in general. Like, I'm just small. So, like, I would have to, like, really gain a crazy amount of weight.
you'd have to eat about 7,000 calories a day.
Yeah. It would have to be, like, a crazy, crazy amount of weight.
It'd have to be for about 4 or 5 years, and I would have to lose a lot more weight as well. So I just sent it to your Facebook page, the ghost video, and it looks like a real ass ghost. I'm scared.
Let's see.
Quarter. I'm a quarter. I just want everybody to be happy. If we could all just eat cake and be happy. I'm not 5'8". I'm 6'7".
6'7".
If you're gonna try and take inches away from me, I'm gonna add them on. On the night of the 23rd of December, I was looking over some CCTV footage of the factory that I was working at. I saw something very strange in the lunchroom. At first, I thought it was light reflecting off something or a drop of water on the camera. I started to watch and I was shocked at what I was seeing. What appeared to be a ball of light was floating around the room like some kind of supernatural orb. I also noticed 2 shadow orbs following the light orb in complete synchronicity. Which often, with light reflection, will be synchronized. At one point, the shadow orbs moved into the light orb, and it made the light orb look as if it had wings. Had frickin' wings. Here's the first footage I caught at 10 to 12. From the lunchroom. Scared yet. Whoa. Why did it jump like that? Why was there some sort of quantum movement? Whoa. How's it hiding under the table? What? I'm scared. I'm scared. Guys, this doesn't make sense. is this ghost allowed to eat with everybody else? Isn't this a living only lunchroom? Scared. Whoa. Okay, hold on. It just multiplied. That was the Holy Ghost. This must be the Father and the Son. This is the Trinity of ghosts. I'm fucking scared. Return to innocence. You say lens flare. I say supernatural beast. This is obviously the ghost of some synchronized swimmers. That's why they're synchronized. What's that? What's that? What do you mean? What do you got there?
I've got a tape measure.
Hold on, we gotta watch more of this
Hold
ghost.
on, no. We're not delaying this anymore.
We just got a nice
We're
little.
gonna find out how tall
we got
you
a nice
really
little
are.
donation. We got.
You see how he's trying to delay this?
We got a nice
I
little
have the
dono.
tape measure right now.
We got a nice little dono. We gotta watch these ghosts. They're orbs. This is science. This is science in action.
Okay.
Gotta watch this ghost, Ben.
I'm ready. Can't lie with science.
Hold up. Why is the ghost? Why did the ghost just go get the fire extinguisher? It's the ghost of J.J. Abrams.
We must know the truth. How can she haunt? How can she haunt?
After watching closely, I noticed it came back around 2:30 in the morning. That's watching closely for 2.5 hours. Okay. This is the little orb homie, by the way. The font of the lunchroom text is suspicious? This is, security cams can be labeled, right? Wouldn't this be a simple font to label? Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that a neutrino? Maybe it's not a ghost. It could be a neutrino. You might have caught a neutrino. Could also be a Nephilim. This could be Nephilim cum floating around the lunchroom. Some sick Nephilim dropped a load into the fucking mac and cheese. Return to innocence. Guys, yeah, you can tell by the music this is serious business. None actually know how to make it scary. It's not just a white ball, it's an actual ghost. It's the ghost of Billy's fat. This is where all my fat went when I lost weight. That's the ketosis prognosis. That's my ball. That's Jessica Yaniv's unshaven testicle. Yeah, this is definitely sleep music. It's like Enya. Like when you listen to Enya and all you want to do is have a nice sleep fap. This is a laser pin tactic? Have we been tricked? Are you saying this isn't a real ghost? I want so badly for this to just end with like G-Man taking a dump on the lunchroom table. It could be Ghastly's left testicle. Yeah, This is not a trick, guys. This is a real life ghost that got stuck in the divide. We have to get together and have a seance on episode 666 to bring this ghost on as a guest. I like how the ghost is polite enough to use the doormat, wiping his little ghost feet off on the doormat. It's a sweet boy ghost. If you guys reach the goal, will G-Man poop? Yeah, we'll get G-Man to take a poop on the lunchroom table if we reach the goal.
All right. Are you ready yet?
Let me know in the comments section.
Are you done delaying enough?
Here's the thing, Ben. I'm going to let you know what this is in the comments section.
You got to go shoes off. Shoes off. We're going to get your real life man height.
What's that?
This is where I'm going to mark the top of your head.
What?
Yeah. Like, I'm going to have you stand up against the wall with your shoes off. And at the very top of your head, I'm going to stick this tape.
Don't we have something flat, like a book or something?
No, well, I want it to stay there.
Well, I have a big, thick booty. You're not going to get the back of my head right. We got to have something
Wow,
flat.
listen to you already.
I got big, thick booty.
Listen to you already.
Why don't you, what do you guys think that is? You think it was a ghost? You think it was Ben's hernia?
My hernias don't exist anymore.
The ghost of your hernias. That's what that could be. You gonna put the big camera on?
Yeah,
Little
I
Benny?
have to figure this out right quick.
Put the big boy camera on. Young Bill
devices,
Fridge gonna
video.
take off his shoes.
I think it's,
Young
is it this
Bill
one?
Fridge.
No, that's you.
Gonna take off his shoes.
Yep.
Young Bill
I think the shoes
Fridge.
are adding. I think the shoes are adding some significant height. That.
I think it's all insignificant because I'm tall.
Oh damn! What the fuck,
Young
dude?
Bill
Are you
Fridge.
both? Are you all of them? Are
Probably.
you? Are you the whole world?
Probably.
In this.
Young Bill Fridge gonna take off
There we
his
go.
shoes.
I'm gonna fix this too because it's too zoomed in.
Young Bill Fridge gonna take off his shoes. Young Bill Fridge. Look at me. I'm clapping at the Democratic Social Convention. Hooray.
All right.
Tower of Man standing up now.
That other mic is live now over there.
Shit, almost hit my head on the ceiling.
Is it? You might have to switch it on.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, switch it. There's a switch right here.
Oh.
There you go.
Almost hit my head on the ceiling. I'm so tall.
All right. So, let's see. As straight as you can. Put your heels as close to the wall as you can.
I got butt.
I know. All right. So, I'm going to be fair. I think it's like right there.
Okay. All right.
Right here.
All right. We'll go right there probably. We'll say it's right about there, yeah. Get this little tapey. This little rate measure.
All right. So, hold it right there. What the fuck? Dude, hold on, no. Actually, let's do it the other way. Let's do it the other way. Because, all right, right here, right?
Yeah, let's put it right there.
All right, pull it all the way down. What does it say?
6'2". Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
What does it say?
It says 6'2".
No, it doesn't.
6'1" right here.
Yeah.
6'2" right here.
No, it's not there.
No, it's right there.
6'2". No.
6'2".
No, it's 6'1".
6'2".
6'1".
Without stretches. 6'2" without
6'1".
No, bullshit. Hold it right there.
It's like
Hold it right there.
It's
Hold it right there, then.
No.
Hold it right there.
It's like 6'1" and a
No.
half.
Pull it all the way up. Pull it all the way up.
Dude.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
It's like 6'1" and a half.
Pull it up. Pull it up a little.
I mean, it's
Pull it
slanted.
up. Pull it up. This is where 6'2" is. My finger's
No,
pointing at 6'2".
no.
It says right there, 6'2", right there.
6'1".
6'2", right there.
6'1".
Nope. Bullshit. It's a lie. Ben's a liar. Ben's a liar.
Oh, no.
6'2" was right there. Ben's a liar. Can't be trusted. You wouldn't let me take a picture. The second I pull my phone out, he wouldn't let me take a picture.
Go ahead, take a picture. I don't give a shit.
Cool.
It's less than 6'2", by the way. Yes, it is.
6'2".
It's under 6'2".
6'2" right there.
Look how much he cares about this. Billy the Midge.
Yes. Okay, yeah, perfect. Big tall boy. Big tall boy.
I want to let all you guys know that Billy used to have them put 6'4" on his driver's license, and he's under 6'2". He has embellished his height.
Nope. Honestly, you can put it back to the other screen if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get it up there.
Because we can't really see the tape that well because Ben used clear tape because Ben... He's trying. He's trying.
I couldn't find your Post-it notes.
He's trying. But this is one end of the tape, and this is the other end of the tape. All right? This is the green line. Oh, fuck me.
6'1".
No, bullshit. And this is you also have to remember that you're taller when you wake up, and as the day goes on, your spine compacts.
You're really going to go there.
Your spine compacts.
You're going to go there.
And you have to remember that I am morbidly obese, and at one point in time, I was 6'4". And I've
Listen to all this build-up.
I've shrunk due to my spinal collapse. All right? Due to my spinal collapse. And we're over here basically picking on a cripple. You're basically picking on a cripple boy.
Listen to all this
because of my
build-up.
morbidly obese spinal collapse. All right? This is the tape. These arrows is where the tape meets the wall. All right? And that's 6'2" right there on the thing.
No.
It's, what's that say? It says 6'2".
See how he tilted the camera when he took the picture?
I didn't. Young Bill Fridge with that 6'2", and that's with a spinal collapse. And it's late in the day where I've been walking on my morbidly obese body.
How is the top of the tape measure still in the photo where it's where you?
I moved the tape measure up above the tape.
We can't
so you
see
can
the bottom of the tape measure there
because you don't have to see the bottom of the tape measure. The bottom of the tape measure doesn't matter.
6'1".
6'2".
6'1" and maybe like
6'2". If I would have stretched, I would have been 6'7". But I didn't take time to stretch because I wanted to show you a cold, unstretched Bill Fridge. Unstretched, cold, unstretched.
Billy inches divide evenly.
This right here.
You're 6'1" and a half.
Young Bill Fridge, 6'2",
guys,
barefoot.
You guys know the truth now.
Barefoot.
6'1". By the way, I just want you all to remember that he had on. What does it say on a driver's license now? 6'4"?
No, it says 6'3".
Yeah, 6'3".
After a nice.
And what did it say before this?
I'm
license?
6'3" when I wake up in the morning.
What did it? Oh, come on, dude. Come on.
I shrink a little bit.
What
a good inch.
Hold on. What did it say before the? It said 6'4" before, didn't it?
Yeah, because in high school I was. You're not factoring in 20 years of degenerate spinal collapse from my brought-on morbid obesity. That's what morbid obesity does to a human frame. I was 6'4".
Okay, so like, if you got your legs cut off, would you still be allowed to say you were as tall as you were before your legs were cut off?
What do you mean allowed? I'm allowed to say I'm as tall as I am no matter what. I changed it.
Oh, you're trans tall.
I changed it because...
Okay, guys, Billy the Fridge is trans
I changed
tall.
it because I had shrunk over the years.
He's trans tall.
So I moved it down to 6'3". And when I put these shoes on, you know they put me up to 6'3".
I'm calling bullshit that he was 6'4" ever to begin with, but even if his story is true, even if that is true, he's not that tall anymore.
Look, I am 6'2", barefoot at the late in the day.
Trans tall.
Late in the day.
By the way, don't forget to vote on the other poll earlier.
Late in the day, I'm 6'2". In the morning, I'm probably 7 foot tall.
Above average. Slightly above average height.
I would say that's fine.
Is that fine?
Ben, we have a second person to measure.
Who, me?
There's 2 people in the studio.
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
Let's-
I
let's-
don't care.
let's measure Ben
Like,
now.
it could say I'm 5'3", and I don't
Let's
even
measure.
care. I don't care.
Got to measure. We're gonna put the big window on. All right, young Benjamin coming in for the measurement. Give a piece of tape.
Hold on. Where the fuck is it?
Young Benjamin Powerbottom getting measured. We will see that no matter how tall a man is, he lives by his merit alone. Yes, Billy the Fridge is very tall. We understand that. But does he live up to his height? I think no matter how minuscule and short Benjamin is, we can all agree he lives up to his stature. And that's fair. He's a fair little boy, a sweet boy. He's fair. Yeah, please respect my 6'3" pronoun. I identify as 6'3". I think that's my right as a human. You want to get a piece of tape? Oh man, when I stood up, I could barely fit on the screen. I'm so tall. There. I think I can give you a little extra. Little extra.
Yeah, cool.
Little extra. $3'10", Ben. 5 foot, about 5'9".
It's actually, yeah.
Just about 5'9".
Yeah. That's what I thought I was. Yeah, I would say between 5'8" and 5'9".
Yeah,
Maybe
just
like
about
5'8"
5'9".
and 3/4", something like that.
I just wanted to go through all that so I could only pull the tape measure out to 3'10". For that split second of a joke. See, Ben, 3'10". And he was like, pulled the rest of the tape measure out. Felt good, man. Felt really good, man. Bang, bang. Hat and shoes. He did have his shoes off. I didn't make him take the hat off.
Yeah, I did. I mean, even with the hat, it would have, 5'8", 5'9". Probably 5'8" and a half.
No, I wasn't 5'9". Ben was 5'9". I was 6'2", with shoes off and a compacted spine from a long day of sitting in chairs and walking around. You know, as morbid obese guy, you start to shrink as the day goes on. When you wake up taller. But yeah, the police officers I talk to, they all say, they're like, Bill Fridge, if you're wearing shoes and you're close to 6'3", you should put 6'3"
He used to say
down.
he was 6'4".
Yeah, in high school I was 6'4".
No, you were not. No fucking way that you were tall. Like, come on, dude.
People shrink when they're morbidly
I
obese.
get that, but 3 inches,
What do you
really?
mean, 6'4" to 6'2"? It's
You
2
were
inches.
not 6'2".
Oh my God! It said 6'2".
No, it didn't.
Oh, it did too.
It said 6'1"
No,
and like a half.
No,
Yes.
it was 100% 6'2". Oh my gosh! It was 100% 6'2". I don't know why you are trying to lie.
I'm not trying to lie. Everyone agrees with me. Look,
everyone agrees with a lie because it's funnier to lie. It said 6'2". I took a photograph
Because
and
it's-
showed everybody. I'm 6'3" in the
You
morning.
were under 6'2", which we would say 6'1".
It wasn't under 6'2".
You were closer to 6'2" than you were to 6'1".
It was literally, the 6'2" was literally on the line of the tape. It was on the line of the tape. We could argue this all day, but we don't have to, because I'm 6'2". 6'3" with shoes
Come on,
on.
dude. Come on. I gotta go pee again.
Damn it. Wallace must be measured. I wonder how tall Wallace is. You want to put the wall cam on? I'm gonna go measure Wallace real quick.
Are we gonna count that weird vent that goes through?
No, the vent is not part of Wallace. Wallace is from the tip to the top.
So Wallace is above the vent to the ceiling.
I believe so.
I'd say like what, 7 feet?
Wallace is. I'm gonna measure because I think I'm taller than Wallace.
No, you're not.
I think I'm taller than Wallace. I'm gonna measure. 1 second, guys. I gotta measure Wallace. Wallace is only 5'11". I win. I win. I win. 5'11" as Wallace, little short boy, little tiny boy, little tiny baby bitch Wall. It's actually 6'8". It's actually Wallace is actually 6'8". Every donation sent in that says Billy the Manlet will not be counted towards the bonus show goal. Okay. 1, because that's a super chat and they don't count towards the Streamlabs goal. And 2, because it's disrespectful. Billy was a mountain. Billy was a mountain. Ethel was a tree sitting on his shoulder. So Wallace is 6'8".
Oh yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I said about 7.
Yeah.
Man, so yeah. Like a really like a truly really tall person would hardly fit down here.
In that little area, yeah.
Yeah.
The door goes almost to the area there.
I kind of like how we just do whatever the fuck we want with this show now.
Look at Wallace the Wallace says, Billy the Fridge is just being modest. He's actually taller than me. Thank you, Wallace. You're a sweet boy.
That's not true.
What? It's Wallace the Wall. He just typed it.
Yeah, whatever. Wallace the Wall can't type shit.
I got a big thick one. What's your secret? How did you get
I don't
so
like how
sexy?
even the rest of these are. This is like...
How tall do you think you would have reached if you would have been thin? Good question, Grady C. I think I probably would have been about
humor
6
this.
foot. What about 6'5"?
Don't humor this.
I think I wouldn't have been thin, right? I would have been.
He's been lying about his height forever.
I would have been like The Rock if I would.
He
have been
lied
fat.
about his height like a lot of people lie about their weight on a driver's license. They don't confirm this shit.
Ryby asks, "Are you tall enough to carry Ben like a baby?" Not that tall. Not that tall.
Try it.
I could carry Ben like a sack
heavy.
of potatoes. Carry him like a sack of
I weigh
potatoes.
almost 200 pounds. I'm not
I
like
used to pick
light.
up 200-pound people and throw them through the
They
roof.
helped you do that.
Sometimes.
No,
I
they
deadlift
always,
a lot of people.
The way wrestling works. No, I'm talking about wrestling.
I know. And
when
and
you pick
in
people up, they help you lift them up.
in certain ways, but there's not a lot of ways.
Yeah, they lift up on you. They use their own strength to make it easier.
But that's for like body slams and stuff. But when you're doing a fireman's carry, there's no strength they can do. You have to lift them up.
But that's the easiest way to carry somebody. That's why firemen do it, right?
Because it's less dead weight.
Yeah, it's over your shoulder.
Yeah, it's displaced over the shoulders.
Yeah. That's why it's a
Look at
fireman's
that.
carry.
Verkus Game says, my father shrank 2 inches from scoliosis from age 50 to 70. It took a long time. Yeah, and I shrank from age 15 to 35 because of morbidly obesities, which is like scoliosis, but food-driven. Okay, I'm like a
Billy
sack of
the
rice
Fridge
in
is
your
42
shoulder.
years old.
It's not true. It's a lie.
Dude, I loved that when like Billy's fans were like, Billy, I love you. And I'm like, he's 42.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm standing there like, I know him. We hang out all the time. Here's a picture of me and him. Now I'm going to tell you that he's 42 and he's actually 5'8". Yeah. And then she started agreeing with me.
She was very drunk.
That was the funniest part, was when she like started agreeing with me.
She
She's
was
like,
very
yeah.
She was drunk.
That was so great. I influenced them like right in front of him.
She was very wasted. And she was like, I'm 5'9". You're not that tall. I'm 5'9".
Yep. See how easy
And I'm
people
like,
are.
I'm taller than you.
They're so easily influenced. Are you crying now?
A little bit.
All right. So we've been in this show about the normal length, but I have to give the peeps what they want. So here we go.
Yo, safely!
Oh, we gotta take the
Find this hater, put a bullet in his fucking head.
Oh, you like me now? I'm the only critter with the good kind of fairy drop.
That's because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
He's wearing a sick bandana. Bandana, excuse me.
Bandana.
Yeah, that's a bandana.
What's up, freshman? You're new to the school. I'd like to take this time to show you around if that's cool. The name's Justin Hammond, here's my friend Trevor Joyce. In terms of tour guides, we the hottest choice.
We about to get started. Tell your best friend Tammy.
You ready, T-Dog?
Let's go, J Hammy.
This is crazy, T. I think we need a map.
I'm seeing double like Lohan in the Parent Trap. Versus A building, A for awesome.
For show.
Here's the office, attendance in the shark shop, bro.
That's a lot, man.
I know, but if you think
They're seeing double like Lohan in the Parent Trap.
Can you imagine going to your fucking college you paid a shit dick ton of tuition for, and you have to watch this shit as
I
the
think
first
this is
entry?
a high school. I think this is a high school. I don't think.
Are you
this is-
sure?
Yes. I think these guys are like the seniors of a high school.
that's scary, it even comes equipped with a full library.
At the shark shop, yo, it's the goods that's supplying.
Dance tickets and sweaters, man, you know I'm buying.
Come to attend.
I don't think
you're
so,
checking
dude.
in
I think it's
late.
a college.
They'll write you up past
Is
but
it?
don't come before 8. It's a Santi.
No,
What?
never
I'll
mind.
go
It's
tour.
Corona, California, Santiago High School.
Yeah, high school.
Why do they have a
It's
fucking shirt
Santi.
shop?
What? I'll go tour.
Oh, dude, my high school had the Shamrock shop.
Thank you, Fixo.
And it
The
was
Shamrock
like-
shop?
Yeah, yeah. It was like the store where I never once went into it.
Tour rap. It's the Santi. What? I'll go tour rap.
I didn't want to buy. I didn't want to be that dude like sporting like all the like high school wear of my high school.
I
that
don't
was
remember having a shop at
It's
this high
Santi.
school.
What?
Maybe they
I'll
did
go
and I never
tour
went to
rap.
it.
Next is the quad, where you can buy a snack,
Eat lunch, do homework, or just kick back.
all the options to choose from. This place is so vast.
But you better hurry, dude. These lines fill up
Yeah, these guys look like high school seniors to me. That's especially the guy in the back.
fast.
I don't got time to wait. I need a quick fix.
Let's hit up the machines for some fantastics.
If you need a restroom,
Cause your bladder be poppin'.
they'd be on the side.
Your bladder be poppin'. I like how we use bladder with the soft R. My bladder be poppin'.
You know, Ben, there's a good point made. When I was at my most fattest, my feet were always
Your most
swollen.
fattest.
They were always swollen. They probably gave me an extra 3 inches of height because of how swollen
It's
they were.
elementary, my dear Watson.
Next is the gym. I be working up a sweat, feeling like King Kong.
You better call a vet.
You can go to Spirit Rallies. You be having so much fun.
We be
least they're
repping
not teachers
Santiago in the
doing this.
951.
That's the end of our tour. I hope you note taken.
You'll be walking around school footloose like Kevin Bacon.
That's it, freshman. Hope we helped your situation.
It's a good 4 years. Have fun at graduation.
It's a Santi. What? I'll go tour.
I want to point it out. I was right. Billy the Fridge is 6'1". He was never 6'2", 6'3", or definitely not 6'4". Yeah, let him throw his hands up.
It just said 6'2".
Nobody else agrees with that.
How can you not agree? How can you not agree? It says it right fucking here.
We all saw what happened.
Right fucking here. The tape, it's pointed right at 6'2". It's the tape's right fucking there.
He
right
wants it
there.
so
I put a shoe
desperately,
on at
guys.
6'3".
Do you hear the desperation?
I put a
in
shoe
his
on at
voice?
6'3". I don't have to desk. It's
That's
right there.
cute. That's
this is like
adorable,
this is some
guys.
straight up like alternative fact, fake news, lying bullshit. If you guys can't stand for the truth, then you'll fall for your bullshit lies.
6'1". What? Hey, at least it's taller than Google, right? What?
Yeah, I'm the tallest man on earth. Move on. Thank you.
Students, find your seats. It seems as though we're missing a student.
We're the only students in your Health 101 class. Everyone else transferred.
Has anyone seen Party Girl Patty?
Okay, that's just our other health teacher, Ms. Patty.
Is that Onision?
I wish. She's got a jug of hooch.
Sorry, I'm late, Miss Patricia. I would have been on time.
Did they leave an outtake in there?
No, this is women in comedy. Respect it.
Sorry.
Respect women in comedy.
Sorry, I'm late, Miss Patricia. I would have been on time, but I was busy drinking alcohol. Whoa, I'm dizzy and my liver hurts.
For the love of God, Party Girl Patty, no! What made you make the decision to take alcohol?
I wish I had a responsible adult to talk to.
Why talk about it when we can rap about it? Hit it!
No.
Miss Patricia, my dreams are drowning in alcohol. I slept all day and I'm tardy to all my classes. Now I feel depressed. So
You know what?
I didn't think it could get that much worse than the acting.
The sad truth is this is how I actually feel when I'm hungover. Exactly like this.
I drink to numb the pain.
That's right, Party Girl Patty. Alcohol is a depressant. Your serotonin is less than what it's used to.
What were we talking about, Miss Patricia? I'm dozing from the alcohol.
Oh no! The alcohol is in full effect. I drank the wine when I was in college. I was shy 1 minute, then
These two are dyking it out.
Is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be this bad?
I was dancing on tables.
I think it's like they're trying to like ironically make it bad, but they're already so bad that it literally makes it like there are some things that are bad and then you like put irony on it and it like brings it back up, but this is like so far bad that like the irony like literally just bounces off itself and gets even worse bad. It is like literally like ironically bad.
Stripping my clothes for Pinot Grigio.
White wine.
I got kicked out of college. My parents were killed by murderers, so
I know she's younger and she's wearing a wig, but she actually looks like she might be 60, 70 years old.
had to live
It's like Mama's family.
on the streets. Then a man named Jesus, resembling Christ, found me. He let me stay on his futon and drink his wine. Turns out he was married, and his wife beat me in the face with a t-ball bat. Just say no to alcohol.
Booze.
Alcohol.
Booze.
Here's a pamphlet on saying no to alcohol.
Thank you. Now I'm not an alcoholic.
I really need a drink right now.
Bad sex.
Oh, it's like
you mean they're
it's like a comedy
they're
troupe.
a comedy troupe?
Yeah.
We can get more bad
I mean,
sex?
and that's okay. Like, go girls, like, do your thing. You're cool with me. Like, I don't care.
I think that
I didn't mean to insult you all, like, you know, whatever.
I did mean to insult you all, but now I want to
Your
watch
rap was shit, though.
Now I want to watch more. I think it was supposed to be shit. What?
Argue with this cringe
I've been
rap.
diagnosed with PTSD, autism, and ADHD. I've been diagnosed
Try argue with
tons
this
of
rap,
shit.
dude.
But you know what? Doctors can't figure out me because they don't know me. They don't know this
Yeah,
pain.
bitch.
They don't know this shit that I've been through. So fuck you if you think otherwise. Screw you. I don't know you and you don't know me. But I feel like I was raised on the streets even though I wasn't. But it was the equivalent. I may be white.
Are you ready yet? Are you ready to say anything about that? All
But I
right,
ain't
let's
white.
play a little
I
more.
feel like I'm black inside, Hispanic inside, Chinese, Muslim.
What the fuck did this Tism just say?
You know, he's Hispanic, but he feels Chinese.
He
on
says,
the-
I know I'm white, but I feel like I'm black inside, Hispanic inside, Chinese inside.
What the fuck ever. I feel like I'm not white, though. So, if you think that, fuck you, you damn hoe.
So, do you think he's white? Because he just called you a hoe and said, fuck you. Are you alright with that?
I got this pain from being...
He looks really tall. Like, taller than you.
Not
Way
taller
taller
than
than
me.
6'1".
Almost killed by my
6'2".
father my whole childhood from 0 to 18. I feel like I was imprisoned and drugged by my own family.
Billy
I
the
feel
Midge!
Nope.
I love that song where you come out and it's like, Billy the Fridge! But now it's Billy the Midge. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go to every show you have now.
I'm 6'2".
And I'm gonna yell it out. I'm gonna
barefoot
run
at
up
the end
on
of the
stage
day.
and grab the mic from you and be
With
like,
shoes
Billy
on.
the Midge!
With shoes on when I'm walking out in
I got
public
this
at the very
pride,
beginning of the
this
morning when I
angry
wake up and
sins,
roll out of bed.
the
I'm
7 deadly ones
6'10".
that no one talks about, only Christians. I feel like...
This might be the Dayton
trying
shooter.
to
Yeah, this
express
guy's got
myself.
severe school shooter vibes.
Dude, fuck. I never covered this because, whatever, but Trump called Dayton Toledo instead. And in a state the size of Ohio, Dayton and Toledo are pretty far away from each other. It's like a 3-hour drive, 3-hour drive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because Dayton is only, what, a half an hour from Columbus?
Dude, Dayton is at least 2 hours from Toledo. On a clear day. And they don't get the kind of traffic we get in the Seattle area.
Yeah.
But, hold on. I'll show you. Dayton to Toledo. I'm guessing 2 hours minimum.
2 hours, 16 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, weird. I'm looking at...
And a lot of the roads you have to take are not an interstate.
Oh, this is strange because
Actually,
Toledo
here
is
you
so
get-
far north.
Dude, Toledo is right at the border of Michigan, like I've always said.
Because this is the thing. I remember I took a train from Seattle and I had to go through Toledo to Sandusky. All right. Sandusky's up there on the
Sandusky's
water.
in the north, too.
Yeah. And I didn't realize how far north it was from Columbus. And
Pretty
'cause
far north.
I remember driving from Dayton to Columbus and it was like a half an hour.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that distance.
Remember I was telling you that 90 is in Toledo. Here's I-90. right here.
I-90 that goes from Seattle all the way through
To Boston.
Yep.
And this is where we had our contaminated water, like right here. And this is Canada, or no, this is Michigan, but this is Canada right here. Like Ohio shares a water border with Canada, which is kind of interesting.
So Sandusky. Where's the water park?
Right here. Well, it's an amusement park / water park.
Cute. Cedar Point.
Yep. Like here's our beach. You see this like long beach?
Yeah.
Right here. It's really cool. And then
do they have the biggest roller coasters in Cedar Point?
They have the most coasters in one park.
Huh.
And then on top of that, they have like coasters that have broken records, but a lot of them have. Actually, I did a whole episode of The Alter Perspective where I did a POV of every coaster at this entire park. And the company that started here, Cedar Fair, owns Knott's Berry Farm and Canada's Wonderland and most of the big amusement parks around the country, but it started here at Cedar Fair. They're the kings of amusement parks, basically. But yeah, I've been to Pelee Island, which is the most southern point of Canada, right here, Pelee Island. It's darker because they actually have the satellite imagery of how fucking like green Lake Erie is. It's not blue like they make it out to be in this satellite image. Yeah, but Ohio, like Ohio is very close to parts of Canada. If you look at this, we share like this very thin water border. There's like parts of this must be the most southern point of Canada right here, Middle Island. Yeah.
Down on Middle Island.
They almost filmed this crazy ass reality show at Put-in Bay, because Put-in Bay is like the summer, like the spring break destination. It's out in the Lake Erie like this. Put-in Bay is right here. This there's like a bunch of bars that are like swimming pool bars, where like all the bars are like in the middle of a swimming pool.
Yeah,
it's summer camp gone wrong.
I gotta make a pee. I really gotta make a pee. You want to watch this guy rap? Because I gotta make a pee.
Go do your.
I'm gonna make a pee.
I'll do my thing.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
All right. I'm looking at the paid chat. Ask me questions. Do your thing. No, there's no wall in the water between Canada and the U.S. You could easily cross the border unintentionally, and there's not people. I mean, there is a Coast Guard there, but I mean, you could cross the border and get away with it easily there. Is it safe? Yeah, it's safe. It's Lake Erie. I mean, it's dangerous, just like any huge body of water. Lake Erie is really small compared to... I mean, it's like a sea, basically. And no, it's not... I mean, like, look, Michigan goes way up further north than parts of Canada. And this is where I grew up, right here. This is my home city.
Can't believe how tall I am.
No, Lake Erie is not the smallest. Lake Ontario is the smallest. Lake Ontario is the shallowest and has the smallest area. Here's here's the two smallest Great Lakes. Ontario and Erie. Because, like, here we look at Sammamish and we think Sammamish and Washington are big, but...
Lake Washington or South Lake Union?
I mean, like, look at... Okay, we're zoomed out. We're in outer space, basically. Look at the Great Lakes. You can't even see Lake Washington.
There's 5 Great Lakes?
Yes. Yeah. There's...
But then we look at the Great Lakes, then we look at the oceans, and they ain't shit to the ocean.
Sure, I'm just talking about freshwater bodies. Yeah, so there's Ontario, Erie, Huron, Michigan, and Superior. And then there's Sinclair, which is right here, Lake St. Clair. Which kind of is like in between Erie and Huron. The other night I was all drunk and I was pointing out this kind of shit. Like, this kind of like these weird like border anomalies. This is the weirdest one for me. Who the fuck lives in Point Roberts? That's Washington right there.
Yeah. How do we get a little bit of the U.S. connected to Canada and nothing else? Who lost that land? Like, was it always United States? Like, they feel like we must have bucked up on Canada. I was like, nah, you give us that fucking
it's where we decided, like, it was the degree, like the latitude that we decided, and it's always in our favor. It's always in the U.S. favor. So
does the latitude ever deviate across the top of the United States?
Here, I'll show you.
When we start taking
right here in Minnesota.
Damn.
See how it's like.
So Buffalo Point got a little U.S. down there too?
Yeah, I mean, like, this is, Buffalo Point right there. Elm Point. And up here, this big chunk right here. And there's probably even some stuff over here.
That's so strange. And then it gets really wonky over here.
Yeah, it's like rivers and shit.
Give her the river.
Anyway.
Enough of this maptism.
I have maptism.
Are we gonna watch any more of these sick ass fucking raps, or can I call it a show? Should we check and see if there's any more Streamlabs sent in?
Yeah, go do that, and then we'll do post show on Twitch.
Fix Soul gave us a little love. Ryby said, "Are you tall enough to carry Ben like a baby?" We already established I'm not that tall. And then Banana Man paid a super chat to say, "Billy the Manlet, wow, so mean, so rude, so rude." But yeah, that's a JF. Why is Billy so tall, JF? Billy is not tall. I am just so short.
My love.
My love, I am just so short. Would you rather be hunted by 2 lions or 10,000 penguins? I mean, I feel like 10,000 penguins is the answer. I wonder how many penguins you could knock out before you just got physically exerted and couldn't handle it anymore. Will the Hamburglar ever be forced to answer for his crimes?
Execution!
Execution by burger. He's got to eat till his stomach explodes.
Why me? Why me? I'm just a Hamburglar.
It's like when your dad catches you smoking, so he makes you smoke an entire carton of cigarettes back to back to back to get you to never want to smoke again. But you just become a badass smoker. You're like, fuck you, Dad, get me another carton.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah.
You ain't raised no sweet boy. Give me a whole fucking another carton, Dad. Would you rather your farts be very loud or very stinky? I think the answer is loud.
Loud? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I had that exact same thing. Like, my gas normally is not stink. Have you ever smelled a stinky fart from me? Ever? Be honest.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't remember, chances are it didn't happen.
Earlier when we saw that turd on the screen, I smelt poop and you claimed it was your poop?
It was beer.
Oh.
I had opened a new beer.
Garlic farts stanky AF. Is that true, Jeremy? Got locked away in the hamburger jail as a kid. Now I've grown. Kirk99 says, Billy's a short ass, but built stocky. He's like an oak tree. Ryby, there's enough there to slap your arse, throw you over his shoulder, I think, but not Benjamin. Wow, that's rude. I'm tall. I'm not a short arse. I'm very tall. All week I was trying to go get a Euro salad from this Mediterranean restaurant that's open till like 2 a.m. But I kept missing the date, the time to get it because it was closing a little early. When I left here Tuesday night, I thought I might be able to go grab a salad, but it wasn't available. I finally got the salad last night after like days of anticipating the salad. It was so good. It had tzatziki sauce in it.
Yeah.
But it was very good. But it made me think of garlic burps because there was so much onion in it. But they have a garlic sauce there, but I didn't get that on my salad. I don't know. We're just talking about salad here. Ben has potpourri in his anus. That's a lie. Would you rather have bloody semen chasing you around the block or bloody semen dripping from your cock? That's a very gross question. I don't want to answer that. I don't. If a tree farts in the forest, nobody's around to smell it. Who dealt it? The Thunderdome? I don't know. When y'all coming to Toronto? Not soon enough.
I wish. Toronto is one of my most favorite places on earth. Actually, I'm trying to get Billy the Fridge to get his fucking passport. Everyone, hashtag Billy the Fridge passport. Yeah, dude, don't make me do it because you are a fucking.
I gotta go get my birth certificate and then I can get my passy.
Adam said we could all come stay with him.
I know I want to.
Dude, a place to stay is like the cheapest part of going anywhere. And then we could all, like Jeff said, he'd get on the train where we could all like meet him at the station here and get on the same train as him. We'd all get all the way up there.
Oh, why? Why, Daddy? Why?
Oh, Teddy Rubskin.
I do have to get a passport.
Teddy Rubskin, jump up into...
Should we do this in the Twitch after show?
I guess so.
We've been going for almost 3 hours on this particular channel situation. And we still got to do the after show.
All right.
Everybody go to Twitch right now. I don't know if the link is in the chat.
It is.
Okay. Get that link to Twitch.
Everyone go there now. It doesn't matter if you don't like Twitch. Just go there because you like us, right? Do that. We will see you all there. Good night to all you people who are just afraid of change or autistic. God.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.